Let's see. Well, you guys had just pressed
Rang the
the
dinner bell.
yeah, you pressed the elevator call button and heard the rumbling and shaking of the elevator cables and machinery throughout the building. With the drone, you saw the two uh, survivors in the basement that noticed the elevator and then looked towards the stairs and then started running up it. The elevators are in view of uh, each set of stairs as you come out of them to go to, well, either the elevator or the next set of stairs. You know, if you're going downstairs, when you come out from one flight of stairs, you can see the elevator before going down the next flight of stairs, and vice versa.
Mhm.
Hmm. I was going to do something and then I forgot. Oh, yes. Let's pull up my documents.
So yeah, the stairwell and the elevator shaft are basically both in the center of the building, kind of thing.
Hmm. So, you guys know what's coming, and you
Uh-huh.
can either try and take cover here.
Is there any debris that could be useful as just baseline knee-high cover kind of shit?
You've
Or
you've got whole computers and not cubicles but half cubicles.
In the hallway where we're standing, or would we have to get away
It's an
from the
open
elevator
floor.
door? Okay.
You're in a large open space room with, like I said, half cubicles that you can take cover behind, but
Mhm.
cover, unless any of them are using guns, is kind of pointless.
Um,
Would there be any place we could hide?
You could easily hide down below any of the open half cubicles. Yeah.
do these cubicles seem small enough that they could get shifted?
No, because they've still got the desks attached to them.
Okay, so they're single piece cubicles, not like just the stupid divider things we get in most offices. All right.
No, they're the divider things, but they're the modular divider things.
Ah,
So
with the
the
like the
intelligent divider thing, instead of the stupid ones.
Yeah, they're designed to be able to be variable sizes, but
It might
they're also, well, planted and secured once they're set up, and require some effort to unplant and unsecure.
it might just make more sense to just go down the stairs, clear everything in the way, and then deal with anything that might come from above.
Well, that's why I'm trying to remember the things that we're seeing on the drone. Are they from above or below?
Currently below,
Okay, so they should be coming up the stairs.
but we
But
knew there were some above. I mean, we
right.
at least
Uh,
have the blueprints and map where they were. But currently, we just know what's happening downstairs.
And you've seen with the drone 8 of them, but you've only gone up a couple of stairs and you're on the 30th floor.
But at least once we were downstairs, at worst we could barricade there and then take out everything that comes from above instead of getting rushed from both ends.
So how many of these things are in the building total?
You
We
only know
know
about
of 8.
yeah.
We already killed one.
Yep, that was number 9. Number 9 does not live.
Yes.
Well, we know they don't particularly. Well, I think they don't particularly like each other. So if we could hide and let them run into each other, it might solve itself.
I don't want to count on that though.
Mm.
You guys are running out of time. The elevator is getting closer, and you assume that they're also getting closer.
Well, no. That's the thing. Do we feel like the
Actually-
elevator's going to get here before those things get here?
I turned to look at Colleen. Is there any way you could send that to another floor?
The elevator?
Yeah. Before it gets here, maybe.
No.
All right, let's take cover. Give ourselves some defense. Get into a defensive position. We're gonna have to take these things out one way or another, I think.
Yeah, but if we stay here, I have location to converge on. At least with the stairs, we can at least funnel them to a certain degree.
All right, well, how about we go back down to the floor where we came in?
You guys are actually still on the floor you came in.
I was gonna say
Oh.
that's where we are. That's what I'm saying. Best idea might be to just go down the stairs, take out everything down there. That's a finite number, and then we can deal with everything that comes from upstairs. That way, we only have to defend the stairs. They can't come from the sides. And we can set the drone basically on Overwatch. That way, we have an idea of what's coming.
All right.
That and the ones coming from above might be distracted by the elevator being here. That and the dead body.
Part of me just wants to get out of here.
Well, I mean, if they're feral, and there's only like the 8 of them, we certainly have enough bullets, and we could, potentially clear the building, and then actually have time to get our shit. Hang on, let me. Get in character here.
That was the wrong track.
It's like I'm hearing guitar playing as I'm trying to get into character. What the shit?
Trying to help you.
That was actually. I was like, wait, okay, yeah, we're getting it. But it's just weirdly out of nowhere. uh, what do you think, Cap? We clear the building, or we Colleen's kind of right. We could probably get down there and get them trapped in a hallway. It's at least a bottleneck. And I got a shotgun. Probably do some damage against those things. Got enough bullets to take them all out. I mean,
We've
that's
got
not even counting what
Nemo
Clark's
as
got.
well, and what I've got. All right, let's do it.
Seeing the reaction of the initial individual we encountered, it's likely that they will retreat if faced with substantial resistance.
Yeah, hell, we might scare them away.
Well,
I don't think there are really people left in there. Whatever the hell happened to them.
Yeah, they're just not people anymore. They're in borrowed time anyway, at this point.
Well, hell, I mean, they're gonna run out of other people to eat, and it don't seem like they got the wherewithal to actually do what they need to do to survive. So yeah.
And once we take the lightning rod there, dead anyway, anyhow.
Well, yeah.
I mean, right now they're
It's
just
also
zombies.
highly, it's also highly likely that the condition they're suffering from is terminal, merely a delayed effect in these survivors.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Oh, let's go.
Yep.
Limited time and everything. Zombie horde coming.
Don't call them zombies. This is just weird and kind of disrespectful.
To whom? Zombies?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my own motivations as dude is heading towards the door. He's unslung his combat shotgun.
Cat gets her guns ready too.
Okay, one moment.
I'll have my combat rifle ready.
Don't let them puncture your suit.
I don't know about Cap. I don't plan on letting him puncture anything, but I
Okay, so you guys are planning to go downstairs, engage the survivors that you meet along the way on your route to the basement. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. Colleen is bringing the drone back up so we have an idea of how many are coming, how many are already in the stairwell.
Okay. Is she gonna try bringing the drone back up 30 flights of stairs while you guys are descending them, or is she doing that before you guys start?
Basically, while.
Okay. That's gonna slow
Basically,
her
it takes
down.
So
not really. I mean, it means I don't do anything else but walking and do that.
Right, she's not double walking.
I'm
Which
not
everybody else
sure
can do.
anyone. Yes, I'm not sure anyone is really double walking. Not if
Okay.
you want to shoot.
So you guys are walking down the stairs, not hustling down the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, we can go slow so we can, have our guns out and not run straight into something.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think we're
Basically,
charging.
tech team style.
Okay. They are moving faster than you, even going up the stairs.
Oh yeah.
M, you were gonna say something?
no, never mind.
Okay. Excuse me. Let me get some water. It's weird seeing the your talking light up while I'm swallowing water. That always weirds me out.
Water Ventura cruising.
My watery voice. Okay. You guys start on your way down the stairs. I'm assuming that Nemo is in lead.
Yeah, Nemo has point.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes way more sense than anybody else.
And what about following up the behind?
I'll be right behind him, and if we're in the stairwell, I'll have my shotgun out instead of my rifle.
Okay, so I got Nemo, Clark.
I could put Cap on end.
Okay, so Cap is taking up the rear.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Dude will hold the
actually
middle near where
all I need.
Colleen is.
Basically, just need to know who's in front and who's in the back. Okay.
Gap is
You-
going to be harder to hit than Colleen or Dude.
Yes, she is. She is.
That works. 2 armed people on each end.
Bring up my dead people sheet. Kind of wish the character sheet could be made much smaller for NPCs without much thinner without having a scroll bar at the bottom, that it would actually rearrange itself, because I would love to have it in just one column. I'll push that out to the character sheet development team, see if they think it's something they can and are willing to do. You encounter your first dead person fairly quickly. You come around the corner, and since you guys are taking it fairly slow to catch the drone back up to you guys, I'm assuming that you're also checking around the corners as you go down the stairs. And Nemo, you look around the corner just as a survivor is looking up the stairs at you. He starts hustling his way up with his kind of ragged breath. You haven't heard these things make a whole lot of vocal noise, and that may be the extent of it. And he is coming straight up at you. He makes it another few stairs.
Is
Does he have a
Evo,
knife?
are you doing anything?
Does he appear to be armed?
He has a knife.
And 2 arms.
And
does.
teeth, presumably.
He does still have both of his arms, and you can see from his open mouth he has teeth.
Oh,
I have line of sight of him.
I'll step up to block his path.
Okay. And you said what, Jeff?
Never mind. It sounds like Nemo's doing something.
Well, he's not at you guys yet. He's still technically at the bottom of the stairs. I was only saying he makes it a couple more stairs to try and prompt a reaction.
Right,
got-
but
you- You've got at least one round of actions before he even gets to you.
Right.
Shoot him!
Yep, shoot him.
yeah, shoot him.
Okay. Give it a roll.
Let's see. Character sheet. Wait a minute. What did I click? Oh, okay. There we go.
You might want to do that as an attack roll, though.
Yeah, I might. Ah.
I mean, it wasn't a bad roll.
No, 2 4s is not too shabby at all. Oh,
What's funny is I can only see the d4s, so I thought that's what all you rolled. Okay.
God.
Clark leans around the corner, braces himself, and takes aim and fires, and the shotgun blast takes off its ear. Aim for the chest.
It's just a flesh wound.
Always aim center mass. Clark actually
Whoa.
knows
Oh,
this.
these are zombies. Go for the head.
Well,
Or probably what he was trying to do.
Right. It's just, yeah, avoid hitting Nemo or anything, so.
Did Clark actually go for the head?
I mean, center mass is probably the best
Center
thing.
mass
I'm gonna
feels
say no.
very natural to him. That's where his gun automatically aims unless he's trying to aim elsewhere.
Yep.
I don't particularly care for the media imagery we've gotten about everybody shooting everybody in the head.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm taking realism from is snipers don't go for the head unless it's the only exposed target and they're losing their window of opportunity.
Not quite true. Also, if there's like a hostage involved,
Well, that's
there's
what
that
I mean.
final
The
shot.
only exposed target and they're losing their window
Not
of
for
opportunity.
exposed. There is that spot that they hit that no muscle reaction is possible. So even if that guy has a gun pressed there, the finger can't tighten.
Yes,
Right,
but
if they
the
can
reason
get
they
the
still
base.
don't go for that is because the head is a very small target and moves a lot compared to the chest.
Yes.
So you will, if you're trying to not only hit the head, but a tiny nerve cluster that's moving even more and is even smaller, I still don't think that they're ever trained to do that.
Actually, yes, they are. At least I know basically the German special police and things like that. I mean, we're very restrictive when it comes to shooting anything, but it's basically called actually the final rescue shot. It is specifically to hit that area to prevent any reaction.
Right, so it's a shot for a very specific situation.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, in all fairness, anytime we shoot someone, even if it was ordered, that guy will be charged with murder. That triggers automatically in Germany.
I'd like to see the link on that. Not the murder thing, but the that final shot.
Yeah,
I'm googling it.
See if you can,
Nothing
I can find you a link for that, no problem.
preferably one that is in English.
In English,
or easily
yes.
translated.
I figured. I mean, at worst, I could translate it for you.
The German to English machine translation that's floating around on the internet is seemingly not too shabby. I think
German's fairly
works
easy to
okay.
translate into English, for the most part. Anyways, Jeff, do you want to describe how that goes awry, or is my taking off the ear good enough? Nemo's not actually in your way. He's at the top of the stairs, and you've got plenty of space around him. He hasn't gone down the stairs at all.
Nah, the ear thing's fine. Can't be 100% accurate all the time.
Okay.
Now, is there enough room at that corner for seeing that Clark has peeled off a shot? Can dude kind of hustle a step to take a peek around the corner and peel off a shot as well?
That's going to get crowded, but he can if you want.
Okay.
At that point, you actually would be firing between Clark and Nemo.
Like standing between them or trying to get a shot between them?
These are normal-sized staircases, so you wouldn't be able to actually stand between them.
Would I risk hitting them if I roll low?
Not really. They're just going to constrain your shot.
Okay.
It'll effectively be as if it has cover because you can't maneuver quite as easily.
I gotcha. It's still worth a shot. I'll take it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to use burst for right now. Actually, I almost forgot that I didn't have the PDF up. Actually, let me refresh
Thank you, Nick.
real quick. Burst fire
Uses more ammo and is a bonus to damage, but does not affect accuracy.
well, the book says +2 bonus to hit and damage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, it is.
But it just...
What are you looking at, Matt?
Well, I was just trying to see if it was a net benefit, like if there was a disadvantage to burst.
Okay.
Other than just
Yeah, no,
using more
I forgot.
ammo.
It is also +2 attack. You're throwing more bullets downrange.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the burst. We'll see if we can get this done real quick. I've still got, ammo. No modifier. That's not
Okay.
great. Man, there's a bunch of zeros in there.
And did you put a point into shoot?
Yeah, the last
Okay.
time we leveled up.
That was probably a really good idea. It's a -2 penalty. Without that, it's not just -1. Okay. That slams the survivor straight in the chest, and then veers off to its shoulder with the recoil. You see the first shot of the burst hit, and then it kind of spins around, and you can't really tell how effective it was because it falls into a crumpled heap at the bottom.
Judging
Not
from
moving?
that, very effective.
Does seem so. And is your ammo being tracked on your sheets?
It didn't do it automatically. I had to just.
Okay. I haven't actually installed that API. Actually, I did. I just installed that. I will.
Actually,
Wait,
it did. His
Yeah,
on
it
both
shows
of
on
them, it
the.
decreased the ammo.
It does, but it doesn't actually change that on the sheet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you actually look at the ammo roll, it even shows the 12 -1, and then for the burst, 13 -3.
Yeah. But it doesn't actually update your sheet.
Interesting. So it's just a way to mentally track it at that point?
No, it's intended to be affect your sheet.
I mean, if
Right.
that reaches 0, we might get the ammo police.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I manually subtracted 3 off of the
Yeah.
where it says weapons, so to
Yeah.
keep track of it.
Weapons.
Is there a ammo thing to put in equipment that it would decrement?
No,
I
it's
don't think
supposed
so.
to decrease it from your sheet, just like you're seeing.
Yeah.
And how did you start with 13, Matt?
That's the combat shotgun.
I think it's 12.
Yeah, it's only 12.
It's nice and divisible by 3, so you can burst all your ammo.
And it didn't edit it, I don't think.
He has a lucky shell taped onto the side of the gun.
No, it is 12.
It does say combat shotgun out of 13, and the 13 is. I'm gonna fix that for you.
So at least we know it's drawing from our character sheet.
Yeah, it is. All right, fixed it for you. It is now.
So that puts me at 9.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about this sort of thing.
As I said before, I'm only worrying about the amount of ammo in your gun because it does affect burst and reloads. And if you're ever in a protracted combat environment, the amount of ammo that you've brought will be very important.
Oh yeah.
So what you're saying, if there's ever a horde coming at us, we might run out of ammo and they swarm us.
Well, I mean, I only brought 3 more magazines, so I'd run out of ammo real quick if I start bursting.
Keep bursting, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say it as horde. That implies too much forethought, Nick. Yep, 3 rounds of ammunition. For some reason, I thought it was only +1 round Thank you for being right, Matt.
It's a nice advantage. It just burns 3 ammo out of a shotgun. So yeah.
Mhm. Jeff, do you remember if my covering fire maneuver is 2 ammo or 3 ammo? Don't
I'd have to go look.
Yeah, don't bother looking if you don't remember off the top of your head. I'll look later. But I wanted it to be consistent, and my memory tells me the burst mode was 2 ammo, so I probably set covering fire at 2 ammo.
I don't think you didn't say anything of that. However, you said only weapons that can do burst fire can do covering
So I
fire.
probably you have to
So
burst
here's
for it.
3. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The scavenger is dead. Surprising no one.
Oh, actually, it's worse. You did specify spend 6 ammo as a move action.
Oh,
That's
damn.
2 bursts.
Yeah. Okay. So then I either had it right and wanted it to be a double burst, or I had it wrong and it was a triple burst. Either way, I'm fine with 6 ammo. That's plenty. And it feels about right for covering fire.
The baseline rules are like, yeah, only heavy weapons can do suppressing fire, and I'm like, that's not how that really works. But anyway.
Well, the baseline rules for heavy weapon suppressing fire is that it's punching through cover, and it's just laying down a waste for an entire field of view, as opposed to controlled covering fire, which the covering fire is much less than suppressive fire.
You can lay down just a barrage of bullets with an assault rifle or something, but you only have 30 shots, so yeah, you can covering fire for about 6 seconds or so, and then you're out, versus a heavy or light machine gun, which can just fire for like a full minute before having to reload.
How many rounds per second does a assault rifle fire?
It probably depends on the rifle you're using.
I'd be willing to bet it's at least 10, more like higher. So a full barrage from a assault rifle, full auto, wouldn't even be 6 seconds. It's not very. That's why they're not very good at full on suppressive fire.
The AK-47 can fire up to 600 rounds per minute. So yeah, if you have a 600 round clip, maybe.
Yep. Same as an AR-15.
Exactly, which is why heavy weapons are the go-to for that.
Well, 60 per second.
Yeah.
So you're telling me Thor Ragnarok lied to me?
10 per second. But that's still very fast. I don't remember where Thor Ragnarok lied.
Just the amount of shooting he did with 2 assault rifles.
He was firing both assault rifles for like a full minute. At
one magazine. With one magazine each, no reloading.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ran on the assumption that he had those things modified in some way, shape, or form. Considering
Wait, what?
that
movies did fantastically inaccurate things?
Well, the
What
fact
movie
that
is this? A movie about a god?
that they
And
constantly play around with the fact that most of their stuff is not magic, but just stupid high science.
And also that scene was replicating and paying homage to a very iconic comic book moment.
Oh yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. I'm just saying. I like that moment.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, that's why covering fire works for small weapons and heavy weapons are required for suppressive fire. You've got 1 survivor down, and 7 more that you saw on the drone below you, unknown number above you. And I'm assuming that you proceed.
Well, yeah, we got another one coming up at least.
Well, yeah, this definitely was not the survivor from the bottom floor that you saw. And Colleen's drone is whipping up the stairs. You guys have gone down about 2 stories, and the drone has come up 6, let's say. So you and the drone will soon meet. However, as you continue down the stairs and make another floor, you've got another survivor wheezing its way up towards you. This time you guys are about in the middle of the stairs, Nemo in front, of course, and it is right around the corner. It's close enough to try and leap and attack if Nemo
Shoot
wants.
it!
Yeah, well, dude will definitely pull back for half a second to let Clark get a clean shot.
Sure.
Mel,
Mhm.
you awake?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Is Nemo going to move aside and let Clark take a shot? Is he leaping down? What's Nemo's position in this?
If he's in the way of them shooting, then he'll absolutely move aside or just crouch down.
Okay.
This isn't the moment to discover that the droid also has a built-in laser cannon in his arm. This is
I think you guys talked about this last session. It would interfere.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
What we have to do is wire one on top of his head.
just because it's impractical doesn't mean it wouldn't be awesome.
External missile racks. So
Okay.
am I shooting?
Yep, go ahead and take your shot.
This one will hit. I know it.
We could give the android a gender change and give him boob missiles.
Turn him into a fembot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
That
damn, you
is-
rolled.
That is gonna hit, and that clips him right through the sternum and out the other side. Blood all
That
over the
sounds
stairs.
important.
Kind of gross.
I was gonna say you only got you rolled one higher than me and got only one higher on the score. It's like, doesn't he have a better bonus? I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't burst.
Nope.
Yep.
I brought an extra clip for the shotgun, but I think there's gonna be a lot of these sellers. Although
Yeah.
I have the included clip plus 2 more clips for the assault rifle, so I could burst fire for like 30 rounds on that thing.
Jesus. I only bought. I have a total of 4 magazines for my combat shotgun. So yeah, I'm not gonna be bursting.
I did the bundle thing, so I think I have to take an action to get one of the clips, but
You have to take an action to unbundle it, and then
Yeah.
an action to reload it.
ah,
So yeah, that is the disadvantage of bundling ammo clips into a tighter container. Is they're much less accessible. You can still have
wait,
it readied.
doesn't it take a single action to get into a stowed item anyway?
Yeah.
So what's the? I could have sworn there's some advantage to bundling them.
It takes less encumbrance.
Ah, okay,
Otherwise, each ammo clip would be 1 encumbrance.
gotcha. Okay, that's fine. I've got plenty of rounds between the 2 guns, plus the revolver if I need to.
Yeah.
I'll just have to get clips out in between combat.
Mhm.
That works.
And since you guys are moving slower for Colleen to catch up with the drone, you have additional actions you can be taking as you're going down the stairs.
So did that take that one out?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
You continue down and continue around this corners. You don't see another zombie for another 3 floors.
As we pass the bodies, I mean, are they ragged clothes, that kind of shit, or did they, like, how far down the feral road do they seem to have gone?
Well, they're not ragged clothes. They seem like old clothes that haven't been removed in quite some time, but we're not talking years.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly months.
Possibly months.
They didn't seem to have any backpacks or fanny packs or anything on them, did they? As we're walking past.
They did not have any fanny packs or backpacks.
Just doing a quick visual on whether it's worth it to stop and check for loot real quick, or just keep moving.
Well, you guys are. It sounds like you're planning on spending a week stripping this whole building, so you can certainly check
Right.
them at that point.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright. Make it down 4 floors. No resistance, no sign of survivors. And
At this point, the drone should be there to basically give us the heads up if there's anything in our way.
the drone is the back, yeah?
Can we send it to see if there's anything behind us?
Sure.
Okay. Start sending it up the floors behind you. Mel,
Or at least, like have it behind us at least 1 or 2 floors so that we can get notice if anything's coming from that direction.
You got it, Cap. Sending it up now.
Right. Another floor down. You are at floor 25 now. I should really stop drinking the NOS. It just makes my mouth water. As if my body is saying, dude, food. Give it. I didn't eat very much yesterday or Friday.
Ah.
Should eat more.
I should eat more. I just kind of got caught up in, well, mostly that mobile app. It's very addictive. Mel, you come down a flight of stairs and you see one of the survivors in the building, in the room. He's about 15 meters away, appears to be searching the cubicle areas. He hears you and looks over and starts towards you and then stops. Stops starting.
Well, hold his own hands up in an unthreatening gesture.
I'll get my rifle leveled at him.
Shoot it.
I'll wait.
Time is the one thing we don't have.
Do you understand me? Are you capable of communicating?
It is past normal range. What's your name, Jeff?
I'll pull out my. I'll switch my combat rifle.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Is there any response from it?
Sort of. It crouches behind the half cubicle wall, and just watches you guys. Nick, no sign of survivors from behind.
Well, in that case, we'll send the drone up higher to basically
walk
figure out
closer,
what the hell they're doing.
Okay.
See how it responds.
Please repeat that, Mel.
I said I'll walk. I will walk closer. How does it respond?
Okay. You move closer to it, and it watches you, but its eyes are darting between Nemo and the rest of the group that it can see.
We would prefer to avoid violence if possible. Do you understand me?
It hisses.
Particularly constructive behavior. Keep walking closer to it.
It kind of tenses, Like it's springing to attack. Its body language clearly indicates that it is just going to leap at Nemo.
If it leaps, I shoot it.
Okay.
I'll actually transmit to Clark vocally. Would you prefer would you prefer to save the ammunition? Still watching the survivor.
I've got plenty.
Yes, I'll step aside. Step aside to be out of the line of fire.
Oh, so I'll take that as a request to fire and do so.
Okay. You're on target at this point. Ooh. Yeah, it didn't crouch down quite enough to negate that, so you're on target. You get to roll attack and damage twice.
Okay. I forget. I just have to roll it twice. There's no.
Yeah, there's nothing, no clickable thing.
So. It's 1.
And you don't even need to roll the second time.
But more damage.
It also does
Jesus.
mean that, interesting. It did not track the ammo. Did you
No.
reset the ammo in between?
No, I just did 2 clicks. Yeah, it's not
So
actually adjusting ammo, so.
So it's a way to know what you should be at, so that you can manually kick it to that, and then it will continue. Weird.
It's supposed to
I'm sure
actually
it is.
change the
It's like he took it, showed the amount, your max amount, subtracted it, showed that, and then forgot to include the line update, character sheet, whatever.
I'll play with it later.
Maybe it's commented out for bugging purposes, and you forgot to uncomment it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play with it. That's entirely possible. Anyways, an 18 with 12 damage hits and and wrecks it.
I would have to imagine.
Blood splatters as bullets pass into and through it, and it slumps. Nick, the drone is 3 floors up, and you're seeing your first survivor pass by it.
What direction is he heading?
Down the stairs, towards you.
Alright. Well, one is coming up on us, 3 floors up, and she sends the drone further to see if there are any more coming.
Yep, she starts seeing more.
How far up are those?
I'm sorry?
How far up are those? Basically, we know one is 3 floors up and the rest of them.
Basically half a floor behind it.
Okay, how many?
You see one at first, and then another 2 coming behind it.
Right, we got 4 that are coming up on us. Still got 3 floors. Are they sprinting? Are they just walking?
It's in between. They're scrambling.
Lumbering.
Nope, not even scrambling.
At this point, they've bypassed the dead bodies we left behind.
They have.
Okay. Looks like they're ignoring the dead bodies, though. They want fresh food.
We got fresh bullets for them.
Alright, well, she sets the drone to basically monitoring their progress that way. She has an idea when they're even closer.
Okay. And you guys continue on your journey down?
Yes?
Okay.
I think we might want to pull up and find cover, take care of the 3 that are coming at us. And then
Yeah.
4.
the 4 that are coming at us, and then move on.
Well, stairwell might be the best thing. If we take cover anywhere, we might once again get rushed from all sides.
Good point. At least we have them bottlenecked here a little bit.
You guys are on floor
Keep
24.
moving.
Yep. All right. You start down the next flight of stairs, and Nemo,
Sorry, I was gonna ask who's in the back.
Cap is.
Me.
Okay.
Nemo, as soon as you look around the corner going down, you've gone down to the next floor down, and as soon as you look around the corner to try and make sure that there's nothing out there, you see there are 2 survivors standing right there waiting for you. Nobody's surprised, and everybody is acting at the same time ish, so nobody's going to get an attack off before initiative is rolled. But I do want a quick initiative roll just because, well, they might do damage to you. That's fun. Let's just, let's see where Clark falls on this. Because we may only need those. Okay. Everybody goes before they get to go. Including Dude. What is it with you guys and rolling streaks?
What is it with me not having a token?
You gave us a week to prepare. But ready for this.
You're fine. You don't need a token. Okay. Clark would be technically first, and Clark, you see Nemo stop short as he's coming in down to this floor. You can move past him and enter the room, or stay behind him.
I can see the dudes.
You can't see the dudes
zombies.
yet.
You said can't?
Cannot. Nemo can because he's at the actual bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Was there a holding your action in this system?
Yeah,
Oh.
there is. There's a delay.
Okay, gotta use this delay.
And it's a combination delay and ready. It allows you to, I believe, use
Use your move action to basically delay taking the
Yeah.
rest of your action later the turn,
Yeah.
and then it's an instant action.
And when you decide to take the rest of your action, you can actually interrupt whatever is triggering you to say, I want to take my action.
So I don't actually have to declare what I'm
Nope.
doing first?
Mm.
Okay, I'll do the delay then.
Okay.
And then if something runs towards us, I can interrupt when I see them?
Okay.
Okay.
Nemo,
Alright.
there are 2 survivors in front of you. They are surprised enough by your sudden appearance that they didn't get to lash out before you have a chance to hit them, but not so surprised that they're not going to be attacking you as soon as everybody else goes.
Okay, they're within movement range.
They're easily within movement range.
Okay, in that case, I'll step up and punch the closest one.
Okay. That is sufficient to defeat it. Or is he trying to do non-lethal again?
Hmm?
Is he trying to do non-lethal again?
No, not at this point.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Mel. This wasn't your social skills debut. Those social skills
I'll be right back.
will see much better light to shine in at a later point.
Oh, that's fine. I certainly didn't expect so. I just wanted to try.
It was worth a try, and yeah, I commend you for utilizing the best, well, maybe not the best features, but definitely some incredible features of being an android, such as ignoring disease.
Mm-hmm.
That does put it down. I have forgotten your name all of a sudden. Jeff, you see Nemo move up and strike one. It's unlikely that another one is going to move into firing range.
Yeah, now that he's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I used the move action itself to
Yeah,
do the ready, right? So.
when there's only two guys here, I'm not real tightly concerned on it. If you want to say, I stop hesitating and move up and fire, I'll allow it.
Sure. Okay.
You would be firing a weapon right next to Nemo again.
Eh. He has robot ears. I'm sure he can just tune out the.
Alright. Go ahead and move up and deafen the android. Oh, try to kill the survivor too.
Dude.
Hmm.
Wow.
When that was with a burst too.
Yeah.
Is your shoot skill 0 right
otherwise, it is.
Okay.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. Shoot is a +1.
now? Oh, but range doesn't automatically add the skill to damage. You need foci for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, burst is a nice replacer for having that foci. It just wastes ammo.
Gonna get everybody saying foci for singular foci. That does not put it down. With a bit of quick aiming, Clark is able to plant one gut, and recoil takes it up to bottom of ribs and just missed the heart. It's well, if it were a human, it would be screaming in pain and out of the fight for that reason.
Tough sons of bitches.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, you know,
Possible.
for being not that tough.
Or,
That they have their own
Yeah.
brand of toughness.
Can I move up and take a shot? While
You can. It's getting crowded.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
burst this time though. We'll see if I can just tag it with a shotgun. Probably
Oof.
not. Jesus. Fucking damage. God
Yep.
damn.
Aren't you glad you guys are level 3?
But I probably miss.
You actually do miss.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay,
I'd
there we
take
go.
a chunk of the wall out
For,
probably.
For some reason, I lost sound from Discord.
Can you hear us now? Did you?
Yes, yes, I
Okay.
can hear now. I just disconnecting from the call and reconnecting. But
Okay.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, your shotgun blast goes wide, tears through a chunk of its arm.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, Emma, it's a bit crowded up here for Cap to swing up and take a shot.
She's going to she's going to do what she's been doing and cover their backs because there are ones coming down the stairs too.
Okay. It takes a swing at Nemo with its bad arm, flailing wide.
Mhm.
Yep, that's not anything. And we back to the top of the turn order with Clark if he wants to finish it off.
Sure. I'll step to the side and towards some sort of cover, and then I'll shoot at the thing.
Okay.
That'll do.
It certainly will. That takes it out. It goes on like this for the rest of the floors. Unless you guys actually want to roll out combat against 4 other survivors.
It's probably gonna go the same.
I don't
unless...
feel the need to.
Nope, probably not. So let's assume that each of those survivors takes another round of attacks and mark off ammo appropriately.
Sure.
We'll take 2 shots from Clark and a shot from Dude, and Nemo gets the other one. So
Those are coming from below, or what about the ones coming from behind?
those are coming from below.
Okay.
The ones coming from behind are catching up to you. They slow down every time they get to a landing, and some of them spread out to search. They also get re-distracted every time there's gunfire, and that usually reinvigorates them to head back towards the stairs down towards you. At this point, you're seeing about 11 of them in a clump, and you reach the bottom floor for maintenance. They're 1 floor behind you by the time you get to the bottom.
Should we
So
spread out a little so everyone can take a shot?
I was gonna say, is this where we stop and ambush them?
Yep. Because we've taken everything out so far, correct? There's nothing left on this floor.
Right, nothing. You've taken out the 8 that the drone found coming down this way. Basement. And you haven't seen any that the drone didn't see on your way down. So as far as you know, you're clear down to the basement. Well, you cleared down to the basement. Obviously, the mobs have respawned, so to speak.
Oh no, is this Left 4 Dead?
Could be worse. 7 Days to
Alright,
Die might
let's
have
get
them
into the
spawn on top
corner.
of you.
Have the 2 melee people crouch in front.
What 2 melee people?
We've only got 1.
Have
No,
one.
you can put Colleen up there.
That
Let's
makes
get
me
Tom
feel
back
better.
then.
I'm
Stick
just
him up there.
actually technically I'm better at shooting than at punching.
Quite a bit, so.
Actually, not by much, by 1.
No, quite a bit so, considering that the strength affects damage. So
I wasn't counting damage. I was purely on hitting.
yes.
I don't think I ever have to worry about rolling damage.
Well, if she's punching and rolls a 1d2 and has a -1 to that,
Mm-hmm.
you can roll 0.
On the other hand, shooting is pointless because I don't have a gun.
Probably for the best.
All right. You guys can put 30 meters between you and the stairs coming down. Sorry, not 30 meters. 30 feet, 10 meters. I actually forgot that you're in the basement, and it's not this great, awesome open space anymore. So you've got 10 meters between the bottom of the stairs and where you can get for cover or just putting your back against a wall. There
Green
are
takes cover and puts it back against the wall.
there are rooms that you can go into, which the drone has not scouted. The doors are closed.
You don't really have time to scout them properly.
You probably don't have time to scout them properly. It's going to take the survivor horde 1 or 2 rounds to reach you, and you're going to be taking 1 round to get to where you want to be.
Mm-hmm. I'd try to find some cover, someplace where I'm not locked down, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, in that time, the drone could cover 60 feet. So if Colleen can recall it, she would at least fire up the IR down in the basement to kind of aim at the doors to see if there are any emanations.
Colleen does that for her round of prep. I assume
Yep.
she moves also. She can also move.
Yes. Yep.
Dude's
Set.
definitely gonna find something to take cover behind as well.
Corner, and puts her back against the wall.
Okay. There is a door behind you, and Colleen has not yet scanned yet, so you don't know what's behind that door. Yeah, let me give you a better layout here. So you come down the stairs into what's essentially a 10 meter by 10 meter room. On the same wall as the stairs that you came down are 2 doors, and on the opposite wall is another door directly behind you. There's a door to the left of the stairs that's pretty clearly just a broom closet janitorial type thing. It even says janitorial closet. And those are your risks of other things being around. Now, Colleen does remember that when the drone was down here earlier, there were only the 2 heat signatures. And you watched them come back up at you.
I mean, in all fairness, Clark was in control at that point.
Okay. So Clark remembers that. So the
But
floor
Clark also missed one.
should be clear.
Mm-hmm.
We already know Clark missed one.
The drone missed one.
Colleen spins the drone around and looks and sees that there are indeed no other heat signatures down here. And the first of the survivor horde reaches the stairs, the foot of the stairs, with 2 on his heels. So let's go ahead and get another initiative roll here.
We just keep our old one.
You can't.
Cap will be somewhere near Colleen to provide cover for her.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, we roll mostly different initiatives this time.
seem to have forgotten how to add initiative to the list.
I think you have to have tokens.
No, everybody else has done it fine.
Huh.
I thought there was a way just to add a turn.
I don't know, but that's what the error message is. Wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Well, yes, but you're on there.
I don't see anything on turn order.
Interesting.
Don't see anything either.
Let me see if these results match. Oh no, this looks like it was the last turn order.
And we're on a different map, so.
That shouldn't affect anything. Let's see, dude. Yeah, this is just. I could have sworn there was a way to just add a turn.
There should. I'm pretty sure you need the pogs. Yeah.
Yeah, it says I cleared out the rest, and it says right-click a token and choose add a
Yeah.
turn. That's
You could always keep our tokens on a different map and then just go add them to the...
That would let him see them. The problem is if the,
Oh, that's
if
true.
the token
Yeah.
isn't visible to us, we can't see it in the turn order, which is fine for him.
You could just put like a little box on the map where our characters sit.
Yeah, he could just
You
make a
label
little set of
box.
hidden tokens.
interesting. So if I do something like this, actually, I'm gonna experiment here. Alright, now you should have tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Try adding a turn.
You have to do that.
Yeah, we could just re-roll initiative, but
Okay. Well, try re-rolling an initiative. Just one of you.
I got you.
Jeff. I want to see what happens here.
There
Alright.
you go.
You can. Are you able to correct that, or do I have to?
I believe you have. Nope, I can correct that. Interesting. Okay.
You
I had
can
a
just change your own initiative, huh? Alright.
Yep.
And now.
I mean, I had an 8.
I mean, if you want, you can have my 8.
Jeff, can you still see yourself in the turn order?
Nope.
Okay. So we're gonna do it from this page. And add turn. Go ahead and edit your turn. I know I've seen somebody add a turn for somebody that wasn't something that wasn't on the initiative, the as a token.
I don't recall ever being able to do it.
Mm. Alright, well, I'll use an old token then. My tokens go.
Triangles in space.
I don't like the 7 the triangle has.
How do you add your initiative now that you have a bar?
You just click on the number next to your thing and
yeah. Do you see the turn order up on your screen, Mel?
You write a letter to LW and then mail it. And he'll get it when he'll fix it when he gets the mail.
Let's see there. So
And cap. Okay. Um, before initiative actually starts, because you guys were set up and prepared the round before the survivors get to the bottom floor there, I will let those of you that have weapons out and readied take a shot at the 3 that are visible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Oof. Nice.
Yep, those are numbers.
Yep.
I'm not gonna burst again.
15.
Eesh.
Shot.
Yep. You have infinite ammo cap.
Uh, ignore that second one.
Good one, though.
45? I'm sorry, what? Plus 22? Oh, you were trying to fix the ammo. I
I was
see.
trying to fix the ammo.
I mean, in all fairness,
Just
as a
throw all the
warrior,
ammo at them.
you can just make the attack hit.
Well, sorry guys. Cap rolled a natural 45
I don't.
and has
I
shot
don't
all the way
think
through the building.
Everyone.
Hydrogen is leaking in into this oxygenated environment. Everybody's dead.
Boom.
Yeah, no, a small leak like that probably wouldn't.
No, it would just burn outside.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to change my ammo.
Click the
If you-
pencil. And then you should be able to go down and update your max ammo. For a semi-auto pistol, that is 30.
So I should have 30 out of 30. Or, well,
Well, 29 out of 30 now.
yeah, 29 out of 30. Okay.
Okay. Your combined efforts take down 2 of the front runners.
I can only make that hit once per combat, though, right?
Yep. It's okay because in a situation like that, I really should have had you guys declare your targets first because there's a very high likelihood of doubling up on shots. So it is entirely possible that Cap hit and both her and Clark or her and Dude hit the same one. Now that we're in turn order and initiative, it'll be a little bit less simultaneous. So let's start off with Colleen. Colleen has been able to scout a bit with the drone. What is she doing this turn?
She just keeps monitoring the situations and basically makes herself a much smaller target.
Okay.
So I need my main action to control the drone.
I'm sorry, so what?
I need the main action to control the drone. I don't want that thing to crash.
Yeah, I got you.
So Colleen is doing literally, well, not next to nothing, but she basically keeps scanning to make sure there are no other surprises coming.
Okay. Mel, I don't remember where you said Nemo is setting up in all this, in the setup round.
Where? What? cut out.
Oh. I said, I don't remember where you said Nemo was setting up when you guys had a setup round.
Oh, at the front.
Okay. Okay. So, Nemo also can make an attack against the one that is still standing, was grazed by a bullet, but appears, well, unhindered.
Yep. Clean up then.
Sorry, I had kind of skipped Nemo there on that whole first round thing. Which is okay, because it is still standing.
After taking 3 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
So a total of 10 damage. Nice.
No.
Total of 6 damage.
No, total of 3 damage.
Oh wait. It hadn't been hit before at all?
No.
So it took 3 damage now.
Yeah. Cap's 6 did not hit.
Right.
The saying that a bullet grazed past it was just flavor text.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you now. Okay. So and then that 9 is a miss, so it takes you 3 sharp damage.
Correct. Colleen's turn has passed. Now that we're back into the correct initiative order, and it swings at. Why do I keep closing my page? Alright. Back on the dead people page.
So it actually got up to Colleen.
No, it's attacking Nemo.
Oh, okay.
Swinging at Nemo. The freaking modifier button. Let me fix that real quick. No more query for modifiers. I hate modifiers. That is insufficient to do any damage, and as we already established, Nemo is unharried by any shock damage it may present.
Yep.
Okay. Clark, you see 2 more coming down the stairs behind it.
I shoot one of them.
There's still 1 in front of Nemo, and the 2 more coming down.
That initiative order is accurate?
It is.
Okay. Let's see here. In that case, I'm going to shoot one of the ones coming down the stairs.
Okay. Phew. Good on the burst. Clark's trying to avoid Nemo. I'm assuming that Clark is the most leftmost position, with the stairs also being left, so that he has less obstruction from Nemo.
Sure.
Okay. And Colleen is at the opposite end, and with Cap covering her, that means Cap actually has the most obstruction from Nemo. Don't worry, I won't make you hit Nemo. I don't particularly find that a fun mechanic.
Alright.
It's also not in the base rules, so it would be a homebrew I hate you mechanic.
Yeah, we appreciate not having.
So yeah, it's only because the burst that hits, and so Clark sends a couple of shots ricocheting off the wall, trying not to hit Nemo, but manages to control the recoil just enough on that last one to basically bore a hole through its neck, which it pauses and stumbles and tries to still lunge at Nemo and falls. You now have 3 bodies at your feet, Mel. Nemo, the one that you whose wrist you grabbed is still struggling to break free of you. And
I'll finish him off then.
okay.
Five more damage.
Nemo again with the inedible.
Assuming the 16 hits.
It does.
Still standing.
Nope, that one goes down.
Okay.
Cap.
No, are there any visible at the moment?
There is one visible. It has cover from Nemo.
Still trying to shoot it.
You can.
I'm just
I will
taking
say
minus to it.
that bursting through allies, I might say, has more of a chance to harry an ally. It's just an unsafe maneuver.
I don't think I have burst ability on my pistol.
I think you do for the semi-auto.
I was gonna say semi-auto should.
Well, I'm not going to use that, so...
Okay.
Actually, no, it totally doesn't.
It doesn't. I see that.
Apparently I can't hit the broadside of a barn today. In fairness, so I was playing in a different game yesterday evening, and in fairness to me, those rolls were sucking too. So
You have angered the dice gods.
and I don't know how, but yes, I have angered the dice gods.
It's okay. That actually hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yay!
But if you to appease the dice gods, you must take a stack of d6s in your backyard and burn them.
Please don't.
Fireball.
I don't know where my actual like
They're around here somewhere.
dice.
Don't.
Yeah,
It's a
they're
terrible
around
idea.
somewhere.
You
I
definitely
make
can't have mine.
Okay. That puts another one down. There are no more targets visible. You can start to hear what sounds like, almost sounds like wind. Anyone with Notice 0 or better hears it sounds more like individual winds. It's kind of just a hollow breezing of voices as the survivors clamber down the stairs towards you, and it's just sweeping through and into the warehouse.
How many
Well,
of these
that's creepy.
fuckers are there?
Just a few more. Just a few more.
Right. As we trapped ourselves in the basement. Great.
Sadly, even should you run out of ammunition, I will not grow tired.
Well, hold on. If we hit the call elevator button, it'll start making noise again on levels above us, and I might go chase that briefly. It could buy us a little bit of time if we want.
So they chase the noise going down to the basement.
But it buys us, 24 levels of time? 4 hours of time,
Dude,
if we want it?
it is your turn.
Well, there's nothing to shoot at, right?
You see feet. Actually, with angles you wouldn't even see feet. Nemo's the only one that sees more survivors at the top of this staircase.
Okay. I am going to hold a shot for when one comes in full view.
Okay. Colleen.
She's gonna send the drone up to basically get images of how many and where they're coming from.
Okay.
Well, technically we know where they're coming from, but basically how many and what amount.
Okay, she sends a drone up, and what she sees is, well, it's maybe baffling. It's at least curious. There's a group of 5 or 6. We'll settle on one of those numbers since she can see it. A group of 5 standing at the top of the staircase, breathing down it. There are more behind them. That's just a group that has clumped at the top of the staircase. You can hear more footsteps and breath coming down the stairs.
Are they just breathing because they're out of breath, or is that like?
No.
Does it sound more like communication?
No, it looks like they're waiting.
So that's kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm. I should have brought grenades.
Does he say that out loud?
Okay, he doesn't see this, so unless somebody tells him, no.
I mean, Colleen keeps them updated on basically what's going on. That's what she's been doing the entire
So
time.
there's a
Basically,
big group
they
of them
know.
at the top of the staircase waiting. Then yeah, dude would probably have. Well, shit, man. Toss a grenade in there. We're all kind of mostly done for the day.
Colleen hands him a grenade.
Colleen is really far away from him, and she's already taken her main action to control the drone.
Grenades.
Is sense a need? Nope. That's an instant action.
Okay, that's fine, but she still has to. It's not readied, so she still has to dig it out of her pack where she inexplicably placed it for whatever reason.
The reason being grenades.
Or she could tell Cap it's there. Cap could get it.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yes, she points to her backpack. There should be one in there somewhere.
That.
I ain't gonna ask why you have that, Colleen, but I'm glad
I'm gonna ask
you
where
do.
she got that.
I was playing around with those, and I don't know why I brought it, but I had a feeling. It's one of those things. I don't even really remember packing it, but that's how it goes.
More of them gather.
I'm really wrong.
Cap gets the grenades, dude.
Not quite yet. It's their turn.
Right, as they gather.
Yep. Clark.
You got any more of those?
No?
I don't think it's happened yet. She's given the grenade to Cap, right?
Cap is currently digging through her backpack to find it.
Yeah.
When it comes to Cap's turn, she will spend her main action, and then can use a move action to move over to, dude is next in line anyways.
Toss it. Just don't pull the pin. Just toss it.
Yeah, I would let her toss it as a move action or walk it over as a move action, whichever she prefers.
Oh,
but
delay my
we're
turn
not
then.
quite there yet. So I'm sorry, what were you saying, Jeff?
I'll delay my turn then.
Okay.
I am going to need to go down and get my laundry out of the dryer.
Okay.
So
Let's give this a quick spin on the turns then, and then I'll let you get to that. Nemo, you still see them standing up there, and you're hearing the reports from Colleen that they're gathering and amassing in larger numbers.
Well, is there any way that I can move to prevent the majority of them from getting past? Where would be the best place to hold them?
It would actually be right there in the stairwell. You can forego any sense of or need for cover and try and block them from getting past.
Mhm.
You can also hold an action for any that come down to punch them if you like, or to do anything else you feel is appropriate. There is forced movement in this.
There's what?
Forced movement. You can push.
Yes.
That or block the stairwell, go total defense.
I believe it, Captain. I believe I can hold. I believe I can hold them off at the stairwell.
You can't block the entire stairwell. It is a normal sized stairwell, and so one body. If you've got multiple bodies pressing against you, you're not going to be able to completely block the stairwell. But
No, but presumably distract them at least.
absolutely, yeah. Okay.
So I'll move to there and take a total defense action.
Okay. Cap, you find the grenade in Colleen's pack. Oops. It was stowed nice and neatly. I assume.
All right.
Yeah.
Take
Go ahead.
take it out and get it over to dude.
Does she walk it over or toss it over?
She walks it over.
I have a feeling Colleen was arguing for tossing it because she didn't want the body to move.
It's fine. They're meant for tossing.
As Quinn said, just don't pull the pin.
Okay. Colleen is left without a bodyguard. And Matt, you can, as an instant action on your turn, as an on-turn action, you can take the grenade being offered by Cap. So it
A
won't
maiden
hit.
of fairness, apart from Nemo, I currently have the best armor class.
Don't worry, Cap will move back.
All right.
Okay, Emma, you've got a bit of time for laundry.
All right, I'll be back very shortly.
Dude takes a quick glance at the grenade, looks over at Colleen. Did you make this? Or did you just find it?
That was in the armory.
Cool. Looking at it, does it look like something I would build if I was making an explosive? All right.
No. And technically, I shouldn't allow Nick to have that, but it's okay. I did say no heavy weapons.
That's very good. Grenades, a heavy weapon?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a heavy weapon. It's not heavy.
Right,
Gotcha.
right. Your armory is not stocked up enough for heavy weapons, but it was a good idea, and it is thematically appropriate, so this is the one that you had in the armory.
Okay.
You'll have to stock it up better to have
We
access to
can
more
just,
grenades.
technically, we could make them. They're
I know,
203.
Totally
Yeah.
make them.
You can, absolutely. That is not how that particular ability works, though. It has to have already been accessible.
Well, no, I mean, like, when we get back to the ship, like, we've got
Mhm.
the wherewithal to make grenades.
Yes, you do.
But they will require maintenance. Hilariously.
The ones that you make will. I believe you
I
could just
know.
make regular grenades if you wanted to.
Yup. Just make it.
Unless
Just
we
don't make them ramshackle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ramshackle
make a
explosives
grenade.
are never a very good idea anyways.
Well, I believe almost every guerrilla fighter argues otherwise.
Well, they make them. It's still not a good idea.
Oh, no.
All right.
It is dude's turn.
Yes. So unfortunately, the explosive knack does not count for the reroll on the damage, but he can. Now there isn't a. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure there's no throw skill that I suck at.
Exert.
Is that where?
Exert
Grenades?
can be used to throw things in combat.
Gotcha. Do they even have grenades in the run weapons list?
Yup.
It's under heavy weapons.
Actually, it's just in the ranged weapons.
Is it
Oh,
just
wait.
under ranged weapons?
Oh, in the character sheet? I don't know where it's under.
No, you're right.
No, I'm just
I was thinking demo charges for the heavy weapons. Okay. Yeah,
I don't
I
see it
hadn't
in the-
intended to leave grenades in your somewhat stocked armory. But that's because I thought they were heavy weapons. So, my mistake, and my mistake again. Anyways, grenade users always roll to attack AC 10. You can use... I believe stab is the skill for throwing. Stab or exert. Yep. Combat skill when wielding melee weapons.
Actually, it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, so it's just...
Fires or throws a ready ranged weapon at the target.
Yep, it is shoot. Shoot or stab. Or shoot or exert.
And 2d6. Well, my shoot and exert are both the same, so it kind of is either.
That's actually why I gave that character exert. If I remember right. I've been wrong on my own characters before.
All right.
So you give him exert so he doesn't die from climbing into buildings.
No, that wasn't a consideration.
So I'll add.
Yeah, and it's actually
grenade.
right there in the grenade description also. Grenades can be thrown with the exert skill instead of shoot, if desired. So I just needed to keep reading.
All right. I am going to throw a grenade. Granada! Deesh.
Okay. That hits the target you were looking for, AC 10. And, does a considerable amount of damage. Jesus Christ. Dude did have to move up to the foot of the stairs to do that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he would have. Out of range of the grenade, right?
Yes, out of range of the grenade.
All targets within 5 meters.
And they had bunched up nicely for you.
Do we get gibbets?
You get gibbets.
Jesus.
Nemo and your vac suit get sprayed with chunks of... And you feel something hard, something solid slam against your vac suit helmet.
Okay.
Colleen throws up.
Alright, so what did I miss?
I just blew up a bunch of people.
And be happy the cat moved away from Colleen.
No. The suit contains it, once
Yeah.
again.
I know, but it's still gross.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there are people that can just be triggered by the noise.
So...
Unfortunately, I am not one of them.
That's good. That's good.
Personally,
Uh,
I was the one to hold the hair at college.
mm, um. So what you missed, you got that cat moved over, held the grenade out to dude. Dude took it, walked up, and pulled the pin, lobbed it up. A fraction of a second later, well, second and a half later, boom! You see blood spray not Caps, dude's suit and Nemo, and you see an arm from about 4 inches down from the elbow, all the way down to a hand which is missing 2 fingers, fly at dude and just clunk him in the head.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
That is the end of dude's turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Colleen, retching. Things. Um, the swaying, incessant breathing down the stairwell has staggered and slowed, and then seems to get like more intense. Rage timer.
What? No. What? This isn't a raid boss.
You hear the footsteps clambering now. You have given yourselves a whole extra round. It's going to take all of them around. Everything that's trying to come down the stairs is going to take them around to even get to the bottom. But you've got 6 just in the stairs alone, 2 at the bottom of the stairs. And that makes it Clark's turn.
Sorry, we can't see them yet, right?
No, they're at the bottom of the stairs now. They, as Clark's turn is coming around, they're clambering down, and basically at the tail end, he can get a shot off.
So I can shoot someone.
You can shoot someone, yes.
Good deal. If I remember correctly, we came down here for Colleen to do something, so he will look at Colleen as he's retching up and say, you might want to get on whatever you were going to do down here.
That will take hours.
And then I just shoot stuff.
Roll it. Prioritizing nearest.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There are now only 5 on the stairs, and only 1 in front of Nemo. Speaking of which, it is Nemo's turn.
Okay.
Staggered along the stair in front of you, in addition to all the goopy, dripping, slick, kind of darkish blood, are 5 of these survivors making their way down. You see more behind them.
I thought there was one left in front of me, weren't there?
There's 1 left in front of you.
Okay, I'll deal with that one.
Okay. And it goes down.
Damage. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Snake. But yep, it definitely goes down.
Yep. Alright. Cap. There's no clear and easy... Oh, you're actually... Sorry. You moved away from Colleen. You can see targets. There are 4 more on the stairs and more behind them.
Time to take a shot, I guess.
Okay.
I will shoot for the one that's closest on the stairs.
Okay. Hey!
Yay!
You rolled well. Don't forget to actually update your ammo.
Yep.
Okay. Although it probably won't matter for those of you that have assault rifles and handguns.
I have more ammo clips, so
Right. It's just the act of reloading, and if necessary unbundling, and if necessary removing from stowed. That's
nope. All three of them are readied.
okay. All right. Dude, you just got hit with an arm.
Yeah, apparently.
It actually kind of squicked against the helmet.
Like,
Yep, you could feel the bones breaking.
it
Make
didn't
sure
damage
your
my fucking helmet,
is
did it?
Correct.
It did not.
All right. How many are left?
There should be 3 more on the stairs. You guys have taken out 3, yeah?
Alright. Well, he's gonna just peel off a shotgun attack against. Any of them look like they got any bullet holes in them?
No.
Alright.
Did Cat kill the one she?
She did. It tumbles down.
Alright. Not burst, but just a regular. Who? Hopefully that hits.
Yeah, it does. And it takes 1 more down.
Not great damage, but enough.
Okay. Back to Colleen. Research control of the drone.
Yep. Basically, make sure there are no others coming, or if there are any more sounds of approaching enemies.
There are still others coming. You're getting a full-on horde of zombies coming at you now.
Just guess she's moving it up more to get some numbers.
Okay. That'll take a turn, so we'll move on to the 2 that are on the stairs and the several in the room behind them.
And she has literally nothing better to do. Unless
That
she
is
wanted
indeed
to
true.
stand next to Nemo and try to punch things.
Nemo, the 2 that are on the stairs come at you. Yep, that's a thing. And that's a thing. So not even a chance of hitting your defensive action. As those 2 are flailing practically helplessly at Nemo, he sees a press of them coming down the stairs. It's hard to count over the heads of the ones that are in front of him. Clark.
Mordaka.
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 You never get the chance to make 2 attacks in this game. That has occurred to me.
Can I modify a combat rifle with 2 barrels and 2 attacks?
You can't even make 2 separate attacks dual wielding.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that was great.
No.
Yeah, I saw it was on the 20 on my screen, and I was like, this tool looks pretty good too.
Yeah. That is going to fire wide.
The smell of that vomit is getting stronger.
And both Nemo,
I don't think he can smell the vomit that's contained in her.
Oh, that's right.
No.
I'm in a spacesuit.
yeah,
In the spacesuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he can
Well,
hear
for
it.
some reason, it starts playing in my mind again. That how she just kind of went forward and and how she was in a spacesuit. So that must have been absolutely terrible. You know what? That's the thought that occurs to me. Is like, wait a minute, how does that work in a spacesuit?
Well, it's even worse than
Yeah.
that. She's
Yeah.
in a vac skin.
Yep, this one recycles it and
Yeah.
turns it into drinkable water. That's why last time it finally calmed her down and she took a sip of water and was like, this is oddly refreshing.
So did I just see her like bend over like quickly, and then like, there's like, bulbs in front of her mouth,
Until it can absorb. Yep.
and then I think the thought just really hits him right. Yeah. It's just...
So it's all that. Nothing to do with the fact that Nemo's literally blocking the stairs and dude is over there beside him. It was all about the disgustingness of.
Actually,
Yes.
it's less disgusting since she didn't really have much in her stomach anymore. Most of it came out last time.
It's the thought that counts.
It's a thought.
So it's just
It
more.
totally
That's
is.
yeah. It's more retching and more bile than anything solid at this point.
Ugh, bile. That's even worse. Nemo. There are two in front of you that tried swinging at you and terribly missed.
I'll just keep doing what I was doing and focus on taking them down one at a time.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit.
That is not going to hit.
Okay, 3 damage then.
Okay. Cap. Two in front of Nemo, more coming down the stairs. Difficult to
Yep.
count them now.
Oh, Jesus.
These
God, were
did
there
not show up on the
sleepers?
infrared shit.
No, they did.
I think it was more like 8.
That was downstairs.
Yeah, that was downstairs.
Yeah. We had floors above us.
You had 70 floors above you.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't think that there were that many.
Oh yeah,
All right.
we
Well,
went in through the correct entrance.
Yep.
On the bright side, at some point the body's gonna impede movement. I'm gonna be the bard and hide behind the mounds of dead bards.
They are all
All right.
breathing as if they were wind instruments.
I can't attack more than one, can I?
You can't attack more than one. No.
Not even with a burst.
Nope.
That's a thing.
Yep. That is a good roll, good attack. That takes one of the two that were in front down. The other one than what Nemo was grabbing.
Yes.
Fighting.
And I have a move, so that's right. I can use pistol size. I have close combat, so
Mm-hmm.
she will move a little bit back, so she's slightly closer to Colleen.
Okay. Alright. Dude, there are bullets whizzing past you, and Nemo is fending off two right next to you. One of those two
He is fending off
just...
one.
Yep, one of those two
Oh.
just got hit by a carefully placed shot from Cap. but he can see that there are several more coming down the stairs, and some of those eyes are directed at him.
All right. Well, dude looks over at Nemo real quick. You need a hand with that, man? You good?
As I said, they don't seem capable of damaging me, but it is conceivable that their sheer weight of numbers could could immobilize me eventually.
There are 17 bodies, either at Nemo's feet or along the stairs.
Are you gonna start giving these things difficult terrain at some point? All right. Well, then I think I'll take care of the numbers. So Nemo seems to have a handle on the one he's working with. But if more get to him, I think it might get problematic. So I'm going to attack the ones on the stairwell.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep in mind, if one of them gets close to you, anyone with a rifle weapon or combat shotgun can't shoot.
Mm-hmm. All right. One more shot down range with the rifle.
Dude actually does need to back up a bit before he can take that shot. Technically, the survivor that Nemo is tussling with is close enough to, by rules, bind him up.
Okay.
Because I don't think he actually would be able to. I will let you this once move back a little bit, take that shot, and then keep moving.
Yeah, once he's finished with the grenade, being that close is detrimental to firing off. So yeah, he'll not burst because ammo is going to get at a premium at this.
That takes down another one.
All right, and let me actually remove that grenade from my. But how the shit do you... Oh, there we go. I modify. I don't know why the character sheets on Roll20 have modify as the here's how you remove shit button, because it confuses my brain every fucking time.
I've gotten it through my brain as, well, I'm modifying the section.
I know, and I mean, after a second I go, oh yeah, but if it's been a while, my first thought is not modify, and I'm like, wait, oh right, duh.
Okay.
Right. And then falls back
to
waist high cover.
She's gonna move the drone higher and to see if there's any more coming, and then gives the rest of them an accurate body count of how many exactly there are.
She's been counting since last round, and she's able to give that count. You've got 12 more coming, and it looks like they're all making one last final press here. They are acting with deliberate concentration, deliberate force.
And they're all just basically knives and things like that. Nobody with something super nasty.
Nope, they just all seem to have knife or knife-like implements.
Right, in that case, well, he tells them that, and I'm gonna hopes for the best. They can do the spraying, she does the praying in the meantime.
Okay. Let's see. Let me unhide this because I think it'll be funny. Alright, you've got some coming down the stairs at you, Nemo. Leaping. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. If every time I want to roll an NPC skill check, I have to type in the skill name. I don't like pop-up dialog boxes. I want to just click and see the result. Oh my goodness. And then there's another dialogue. Proficient. Yes or no? It doesn't matter. It's a 0. Okay. It manages to get past the bodies. I don't think I'm gonna keep rolling that because of how tedious it is. It sweeps at Nemo and is no longer protected by his full defense action, so I believe a 17 hits.
17 does it.
He did 1 damage. Yay! I can be happy in knowing that every point of damage I do to Nemo is
There we go.
scrap you have to spend. Well, every portion of his hit points that I can do, every level's portion of his hit points. So every 3 damage is a scrap. Alright. 2 more come tumbling, both jumping and skittering down the body-cramped, slicked stairs. One of them is making an attack against him, failing, and the other is trying to push past him. And that will give Nemo they don't even have a name for it in this game, but basically an opportunity
An
attack.
attack opportunity.
Yes. That hits and drops him. Nemo slams a fist into its back, and everybody in the room sees it fold over backwards and then fall, bent over backwards. And then, how many we got left? We got a few
There we
left.
go. I lost sound again from Discord there. Did a 10 hit?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I assume 7 damage. 7 damage killed him.
It did. Quite
you bent him in half.
Quite messily, yes. Contents of its stomach skin rips open and starts spilling out as it's twitching on the floor.
Right.
Several more come down the staircase, and Colleen, focused as she is on her datapad, sees that the remainder of them are on the staircase or at the top landing, and they're making their way down. Clark. Did I give you a number, Nick? Can't remember if I did.
I think at some point you mentioned 17, but that was several people ago.
I said 70 floors, but the result of her trying to count them would have been 12. One more has been dispatched since then.
Okay.
Yes, I went into detail about how they're making a deliberate and concentrated surge.
Yep, they're coming as a zombie horde.
Yeah, looks that way.
Oh no, I see it live. That's exactly what they're doing.
They are breathing down the stairwell at you. It's a small howl of raspy breath. Clark?
How far away is that stairwell? How far away is the nearest one? Is it within 10 feet?
It's not within 10 meters, but I'm not going to worry about that for this. You're not outside of range.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna use my shotgun instead. Sounds like it calls for some good shotgun action.
Okay.
And do I want to burst? Decisions. Nah. Maybe I should have.
No,
Oh.
that will slam into one of them, and
Okay.
it comes rolling to a stop at Nemo's feet. Nemo.
Okay. I assume there are more left.
There's more left, yeah.
Take a swing at the closest one.
Okay.
I think defense is necessary because the odds of them are that small anyway, so might as well help out. Continue to help out, rather. Boom.
That drops another one. Crushes a skull in. Nemo looks up and sees that there are over half a dozen that are close enough to push into the room on this next turn.
And they don't seem even remotely discouraged or demoralized by the casualties they've been taking so far.
Mm-mm. Cap.
I can see some of them, right?
You can. Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to shoot one. Oh,
Dope. You still
That's
have your
a one.
warrior ability,
yes, I do.
but remember that can also be used to negate a hit.
Yeah, which I'm inclined to save because, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just take the miss.
Okay. Dude.
All right. Any more still visible on the stairwell?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're just gonna keep popping shots down the range. He's glad that he had been practicing on the gun range on the ship.
You know, we wouldn't have that problem if he had made the drone.
Really not the time to talk about this. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, that is not going to hit.
No, that is not.
I just saw what you typed, Mel. Oh, you just typed it, that's why.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Colleen.
Oops, totally wrong button. Yeah, I mean, we know how many there are, so she keeps going with the drone to see if there are any more.
Okay.
Basically, someone is always late to the party.
Basically, someone what?
Is always late to the party. He's trying to find that dude.
Okay.
They all know which one.
How far afield is she taking the drone?
Basically, the full 30 feet.
30 meters? Okay. So she's going
Meters, yes.
she's going up floors from here?
Yep.
Okay. Horde. Alright.
How many? Oh, you're switching back to the horde.
No, yeah, it's the Horde's turn.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh,
find
right.
it.
Okay,
I-
yes,
switched to the
yes,
horse.
yes,
That's what I thought too.
yes.
I did for a second, and then I saw the turn order. Was like, oh, it's the horde's turn. We didn't
Yes.
find another fucking horde.
Although that
Cool.
Yes, I just want to yeah, I
No,
just
no,
wanted
that's actually a
clarification
good
on that.
idea. Two of them are, of course, coming up and swinging at Nemo. And, of course, ineffectually. Two more are pushing past Nemo, and, well, more are pushing past Nemo or trying to push him down. And, Mel, I'll let you take 2 opportunity attacks. I don't think there's any specified limit or ruling on them. In fact, the opportunity attack is not even given a name as far as I know. But
Yeah,
in this situation, with them pressing on you and actively trying to hit you with their knives, I'm gonna let you try out
I
2 of them.
think I got the first one.
You definitely got the first one. You gut it and ram your, well, your hand up right in through its ribs, and you probably just punctured its heart with your fingers. They are not put together well.
The second one is a miss, though. So
The
we'll just
second
take
one
3
is
damage.
a miss.
Well, the hand being presently occupied with the other ones, I'll just hit him with the one I just killed.
it doesn't seem to it unbalances him, but doesn't seem to change his momentum. There are now 3 in front of Nemo, and 4 that have actually gotten past him and outside of his melee radius, and are in the room with you. Clark, one of those is right in your face. And
Okay.
also, because Dude is next to Clark, right in Dude's face. It is right there in front of you guys. And Clark's turn.
So how does melee work in this game?
So melee is either unarmed, which is
Uh-huh.
just an unarmed attack. You can also club up a ranged weapon and use the butt of it.
Mm-hmm.
There are specific rules for that. Let me get to that section here. Gaining level, hacking, line shunts, which is what this is all
You
about.
just you want to now club up a weapon?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
The rifle-sized guns used this way count as medium primitive weapons with no shock score. Rolling maximum damage on a hit will break them.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
It is a
what die?
move action to club up a weapon.
What die does it take to What die do you roll for a punch? Is it a D4?
It's a D2.
Ah, that sucks. Even if you have like a training in punch.
You have to have unarmed combatant focus to do more damage than D2.
Huh.
However, your punch skill is always added to punch damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you end up with a punch skill of 1 and a strength of 1, your D2 turns into D2 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so on.
Gotcha.
Now, a broken weapon can be repaired, of course.
Yeah. Are there any melee weapons that use punch?
Yeah, they are.
I might have to get me one of those.
You can get kinesis wraps, spiked knuckles, and other small fist weapons that are treated as small, advanced, or primitive weapons. So instead of using
Gotcha.
the punch skill, Sorry, that use a punch skill. So instead of just using the punch damage, you use a punch skill and the D4 for small primitive weapon or D6 for small advanced weapon.
Okay.
I mean, if you club him with the rifle, that's 1d6 plus 1.
Yep.
I'll I assume the shotgun's the same, so I'll club up the shotgun and club him with it.
Okay.
So, is that stab or punch?
That's gonna be stab.
Ah, shit. That sucks. Is there attacks of opportunity?
No. The only attacks of opportunity are moving away from a melee combatant.
Oh. Is he in melee with me?
Yeah, he's near
Melee
enough
range.
to be binding you up so that you can't
Right,
make ranged
so
attacks with a large weapon.
He'd get attack on me.
He would.
Okay. Oh, you said large weapon. Can I shoot pistols in melee?
Yes, at a -4.
Nah, -4 sucks, but probably better than clubbing up. So, yeah, I'll pull out my revolver and shoot that then.
Okay.
So, modifier is -4.
Modifier is -4.
Okay. Shit.
Oof.
Hey, so yeah, minus. Yeah. Oof.
Yep. Yeah, that's where Cap's close combatant is a really nice foci.
Yeah.
Yep.
Focus.
Has it been driving you quietly nuts, Mel?
It's only one. There's only one of them.
Oh no, that's not the only time.
It's
Yeah.
a very nice. No.
no,
there's only one. There's only one focus.
Yeah, you have to say it different when you have multiple.
Focuses?
Yes.
No, we're progressing the English language. It's not focuses anymore. It's focusi.
Actually, no. It's individually it's foci, plurally it's focuses.
Or
Should we,
focus.
should we introduce a vowel shift while we're at it?
Focus.
Fuck you.
And we have made the logical progression.
Let's focus on focus for now. It is Nemo's turn.
If you want, if you want to do another great vowel shift, you should at least be as considerate as Shakespeare and do it in poetry. That way, so later generations can figure out how it used to work. That's one of the few useful things about Shakespeare's horrible poetry is that you can use it to determine how things actually sounded before the great vowel shift. Because
Oh, don't worry,
because
Mel.
it's supposed to rhyme.
My 19-year-old poetry focused on focus.
Right. So the one that got passed, still Van Clark, but there are still several swarming Nemo right now, so I can't disengage from them and deal with the one with Clark. So they'll just follow after. So I'll just hope that someone else can clean that up and continue dealing with the one in front of me.
Okay. Yes, there are. Yes.
Well, 3 more damage.
Okay. That takes him down. How many did I say slipped past Nemo into the room?
2?
It was more than 2.
3.
It was more than 3. Nice try, though.
Oh, one was taken down. So 2.
Yeah.
No, I.
Because there's one. I know there's at least one that's up with me and Clark.
Mm-hmm. I have 8 left.
Mhm.
Sorry, 7 left. That's after the one that Nemo just took down.
Right.
One is over there by Dude and Clark. There's still one more in front of Nemo. I thought I'd only said that 4 got into the room, so I think I missed marking one of them off. So I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. Um, so there are still four not million in the room, four unengaged in the room. One engaged with Clark and Dude, and one still engaged with Nemo.
Down
That's
out of the stairwell.
Hmm?
They're down and out of the stairwell.
They're in the room with you guys, yeah.
Okay.
And that was where I tripped myself up, as I forgot to account for the one that did make it past Nemo. Just excluded him from all of my mental imagination. Cap.
We're still engaging, so keep shooting.
Okay.
The 9 will hit.
Oh my goodness, Emma, you're having the worst
I
luck
kn-
right now.
What do you want me to do?
Roll better.
Well, I want to roll better as well.
Okay. Well, we'll consider this an intervention, and we'll work on that. It misses.
I mean, you could always just.
I think the drama is better to follow the dice right now. There's clearly something going on with Cap.
Apparently.
Cap's a little rattled.
Okay.
That's my excuse.
Okay. Dude. Oh, did she finish moving back towards Colleen?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the other excuse. She was moving.
Okay.
All right. I was trying to find in the rules on where it is where you can choke up on a gun and swing it in melee, because I'm still engaged with what's got Clark too, right?
Yes, you are. It is page 50. Club up a weapon.
Oh, in common actions. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was looking in the weapons section. Stupid me, apparently.
And the only place that I've found mention of the attack of opportunity is under fighting withdrawal.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh shit, rolling maximum damage will break them. Nice.
Yep. Which is less likely to do on a shotgun.
Well, yeah.
Actually, it's also under move action. That actually specifies it. An actor who wants to disengage from an opponent melee must use their main action to perform a fighting withdrawal, or else they suffer a free automatic melee attack from any foe they're engaged with.
Yes.
So medium primitive.
1d6 plus 1.
Yep. With no shock damage.
Shocking.
Where did you see that, Nick? Why don't you post that in the Discord so I can look at it later? Because it's not under strictly fighting withdrawal.
Which one?
What you just said about any move action.
Types of action, and then look under move action, second paragraph.
I'll take a look at that later. Unless
Alright, so-
dude is just trying to do a move action right now.
No, I'm just gonna club the thing with the butt of the gun.
Okay.
And hope I don't roll a 6.
Posted it
Or
to
a
you.
2.
Well, the maximum damage would only be if you hit.
Oh yeah. Well, I ain't hitting with a 2.
Oof. Alright.
Yeah.
That is 2 attacks that this survivor in front of you has survived.
Mm-hmm.
If he really wants it.
I like with all the pluses and minuses on that, it is just the dice roll. Plus
Oh,
this,
crap.
minus that, plus this, minus this. They're just dice. They
Um,
just rolled a d20.
Have we been applying the -2 from the vac suits?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I totally forgot about that.
Wow, I'd completely
Um,
forgotten about that
You
shit.
know
No.
what? I can justify their AC is actually 8, not 10.
That I was just gonna say. I mean, anyone who had that month of 0G training.
In that case, I
It
would have
knows
hit
it.
a few more. In that case, I would have hit a few more because I don't have that penalty.
Yeah. Well,
For instance, my last attack would have hit, but that wouldn't actually matter because it rolled minimum damage, so the damage would be the same if it hit or missed anyway.
yep, nope,
But I
and
will absolutely take their AC being lowered by 2 from
no,
now on.
their AC is 10. I had balanced this, or at least tried to balance this, in consideration with the vac suit. That's why they've got, part of the reason why they've got such a horrible attack bonus. Kind of matches you guys. So lucky you guys, the GM forgot all about that.
Sorry, I was just looking up my own AC.
It's interesting that the character sheet doesn't take that into account. But I guess I'm not sure how it would. There's nowhere to really put the vac suit, is there?
It would be as armor, since you can't wear armor under the normal vac suit.
Yeah. That's why
So you
Colleen
would
was saying
basically-
that she's got the highest AC aside from Nemo.
Yeah, I was actually wrong about that. I also only have a 13. But only because I'm actually wearing my armor, which I can under the vac skin.
I think that might still be higher, isn't the vac suit?
Are we wearing armored vac suits or
No,
just
you
vac
just have
suits?
regular vac suits.
Yeah, the vac suit isn't in the character sheet list. They've got armored vac suits, so they've only got
yeah,
armor on the
that's
character
right. That's because I'm still. Let me look. I know it's under equipment, I believe.
Well, I'm happy to be having these growing and learning pains early.
sheet. Oh yeah.
Even the standard vac suit. It's not armored, but it's still AC 13.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
armor can be worn with the vac suit, but grants AC 13 to the wearer.
The armored vac suit is basically just a bonus against the suit tears. That's all it is. Where is it? It has only half the usual chance to tear when hit by an edged weapon or suit ripper. But otherwise it is the same armor. So you're all armor class 13, except for Nemo and, well, except for Nemo.
Yeah.
And it is Colleen's turn.
Based on her location and everyone else in the room, is there a door she could get to without being horribly mauled to death?
No. The nearest safe door would be directly behind you, and there's one coming around that side. The door on the other side of the room, on the same side of the room as the stairwell, she could get to it, but she would then be exposed when their action is taken, because that's 10 meters right there.
Well, in that case, she just huddles up even more,
Okay.
basically, making sure they try to overlook her. She's the one with the least amount of meat on her bones. Needs to be fattened up. And then, yeah, she just sends the drone higher. Might as well do something productive.
Okay. The survivor. The survivor in front of Nemo takes a swipe at him. Okay. That is not going to hit. Um, one of the four in the room turns around, turns back to Nemo and tries to snap at him.
Hmm?
Oh, hey.
Hey, that one does hit.
Woohoo! More damage!
More substantial damage. Ouch.
One, two. The one facing down, Dude and Clark. Clark looks bigger.
Wait, why do we
Wow.
want to attack the bigger guy?
Well,
That's
wow.
what you get.
That was almost 20. Alright. One of the others milling about comes over and takes a stab at Dude. Okay. And then two of them are swiping at Cap.
Yeah.
We got one hit.
That is a hit for 1 point of damage on
Uh,
an edged weapon.
Oh.
unless I choose to not let it hit.
That's correct.
You still have that hanging, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, you might want
How
to save
much-
it, because if you get hit more, if you're, I think, below 10 hit points, then suit rips can occur.
Yeah, if a character with 10 or fewer hit points is struck by an edged weapon, there is a 50% chance the suit is torn.
All right, so like just taking 1 point of damage isn't going to tear my suit.
Nope.
Unless you're down at that 10 hit point range.
Right.
All right, so it's just 1 point of damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Clark.
Try that revolver again. Guy
Okay.
in front of me.
Okay.
-4. That's better.
There you go. That takes him out. Nemo. You have one on your flank and one in front of you.
Okay, I'll take one behind me and just hit me.
Okay.
And because the one in front of me is unlikely to go around to attack someone else.
Seems so. That takes him out. Cap.
Shoot one of the ones attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, actually hit it. Really?
Oh my gosh. It looked like it was moving over to an 18 too. What did you do to piss off the dice gods, Emma?
I don't know.
Man.
Have you
I'm
seen
so
anything with full
frustrated
Wheaton
right now.
recently?
No. No, I haven't.
So, is that why, or would that be a possible cause?
It would explain why she rolls poorly.
Okay, so it'd be a possible cause. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Dude.
Alright, well, we still got one in our face.
Yep, this one's more in Dude's face. Clark is free of it.
Great. Well, I'm gonna try and punch it in the face again with the butt of my gun. 'Cause
Okay.
I can't shoot him with a shotgun from this close range. Which, hilariously, is totally, I mean, like...
Well, it is actively in your face.
Woof! Well, it shouldn't be in my face anymore.
Nope. Dude is able to wrestle the shotgun away from the survivor as he's trying to tear his knife across and slice his hand off, and just clunks him with the butt.
Doesn't take him down now?
It does.
Oh, cool. All right. Is there anybody close enough that could get in with him before he could get another shotgun shot off? Because I'd like to back off unless there's somebody that.
Probably not. There are 2 on Cap, and 1 on the other side of Nemo.
Okay. And that seems to be it. No more coming down the stairs.
Well, your normal source of information has kind of huddled up, and I'm not sure she's being a good source of information anymore.
You cut out between information and information, but I'm getting the impression that she's not keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, I don't think she
Okay.
is.
Gotcha.
Not
Alright.
on eye on things in the room.
All right.
Try and preserve her sanity by basically focusing on the drone.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she is keeping an eye on the drone.
Yes,
Okay.
between muttering things to herself.
Mm-hmm.
But what she's not monitoring is definitely the situation in the room. She's blocking that out.
Okay. The drone continues climbing stairs as Colin's turn comes up.
But yeah. But if where is Cap still close to her?
Yep. Cap is between Colleen and 2 of the survivors.
Okay.
With
Oh,
flailing
okay, I mean
knives.
technically it's over the radio, but yeah, she's basically just muttering, I'm a little genius, short and stout, I got no meat so my bones to spread around. When I see the zombies, I don't make a sound, huddle in my corner and wait it out. Go, Alexa!
I'm gonna have to have you type that into the in-game chat so it is preserved forever. And then as soon as
I can do that.
As soon as you've done that, I'll give you the information from Alexa. In the meantime, let's swipe some more at Nemo. This is a... Actually... Hilariously, the one in front of Nemo turns and tries to run away.
Oh, in that case, it can.
They have been reverse
Parting shot.
decimated, so now is a good time to run. Mel, okay, there it is. Oof.
Oh, that's nice. So he can take 3 damage as he runs away.
Yeah, he takes a clipped fist in his rib as he's spinning around, and it kind of spins him the other way, and he just goes with it and starts booking it. Let me get through all these dialogues again. Okay. 2 on Cap. Haven't gotten the message. It is 1 more damage. And then... no more
That's
damage.
not it.
You have transferred your rolls.
Here's hoping.
Clark, the one that's running away from Nemo, has been slowed down enough that you could still hit him.
Let's see if I can finish him off with shotgun blast.
There are still 2 on Cap as well. She should be fine. She'll be fine.
That is actually a good point, though.
I didn't want to mislead you or misguide you into shooting that one by only saying that one.
Yeah, with no map, I don't necessarily always keep track of what's going on in my head.
It's more difficult, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to move so I'm not, shooting at or through Cap. Maybe like along her and try to get one of them.
Yeah,
when I have an opportune shot.
you can maneuver that way.
And considering I'm doing that, I'm going to use the combat rifle and shotgun because, shotgun spread.
A little bit more control.
Alright, so one shot.
Well, it's a good thing that wasn't clubbed up. That expertly takes him down.
Alright.
Nemo, there is still one engaged with Cap. You can reach him within 10 meters. You could also give chase to the one that is making his way up the stairs.
Taking the one down that's second. Cap seems to be seems to be higher priority at this point, so I will go and relieve her.
Okay.
by attacking it. Well, I assume that's another miss, so 3 damage.
That is another miss. There's 3 damage.
Since you didn't reduce their armor class,
No, I didn't actually reduce their armor class.
it was only be 1 point of damage difference, but
Cap, you have an opportunity to see if the dice are restored.
Yep.
No.
It still hits, right?
It doesn't.
Nope.
Damn it.
Unless you force it to hit.
No, I kind of still want to save.
There is only this one in the room.
and one running away.
One that fled from Nemo. Colleen is... Well, she's not entirely useful. She's kind of muttering and singing to herself.
Oh, hell. Okay, yeah, take it. It goes down.
Okay. It dies. Dude. There's only the one that's running up the stairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, might as well peel off a shot at that. With an actual shot.
Mm-hmm.
Not burst, though. Woof.
Alright. It was already limping from Nemo's attempt to stop it from getting away. And dude is able to line up a good shot and just take out its entire spine and through its sternum.
Right on.
The silent, or the hushed breathing that was ebbing down the stairway has fallen silent.
That was messy.
That's
Nemo will
for it. Terrifying
Briefly.
might be another word for it.
briefly try to clean himself off and then realize the utter futility of that at this point.
Everyone okay?
As
Yeah.
he's pretty much covered from head to toe in other people's bloods and
Yeah.
internal fluids.
There's also a finger on his shoulder. It's
That
not
one-
just
that-
sitting on the shoulder. It's caught between a collar.
We're gonna have to get you into the shop, man.
That one he'll flick off.
I'll look over at Colleen. Hey, you gonna be okay?
Damage.
Sure, as long as there are not more of them.
The damage is mostly superficial. I'm still fully functional.
Right on. Colleen, any more on the sensors?
Will take me a little bit to check all the floors, but definitely gonna do that. Down here, at least seems to be fine.
Yep. She is she's able to continue scanning up, and she does actually see a couple more spots of infrared signature. Getting closer in, she can see that it is survivors, but they're lying in the same pose that, well, they're she hasn't seen this because she's pointedly not looked. They're lying stretched out and look like they're in pain.
Well, she'll just mark them on the map.
Okay.
Are any between us and where the elevator probably stopped?
No. The elevator stopped at floor 30 where you guys were at, and Colleen is past that.
How are you currently doing for ammunition?
I got a couple of shots left in this, and then I still got a few magazines.
Yeah, speaking of that, Clark's gonna reload both his rifle and shotgun.
Oh, crap. Okay.
What? What?
Hang on. Alright. Jeff. Shoot your gun.
What? Are you talking?
Roll
I
an
just
attack
want to do
with
like
the gun, I think.
Yep,
Test clip or
shoot
something?
one of your guns. I don't care which one.
Okay. Oh hey, modified my ammo.
Yes.
What'd you forget to do?
Alright, you can go ahead and reset your ammo up there. So, everybody, click on the gear wheel on your character sheet. And then on the middle left, there's API. Use ammo automatically.
Ah, okay.
So go ahead and click that for me. That includes Colleen.
Ah.
She may shoot a gun again at some point.
What do you mean again? She has never shot a gun.
Well, she almost shot one in the shuttle while you guys were coming back from... Oops, sorry, Jeff. From the asshole tower.
I assume Clark isn't doing a typical video game reload where he ejects a partially spent magazine and throws it away.
I'll keep my magazines on me. I was actually looking around for my notebook, but I've done something with my notebook, so it's not here with me. And I don't remember what I did. No, wait, here it is. Found it. So I'll write down my spent clips.
Or
Yeah.
even
Okay,
better,
so
does a Reaper style reload and just throws the shotgun away.
That was a TDO reload before it was a Reaper reload.
Oh yeah.
I mean, depending on how much stuff we have in our do that, just stow other combat rifles.
If you literally throw away weapons, I will deplete the armory.
Don't you
Man.
dare! Cap
can-
would have your hide.
You
Can
cannot
say
do a
Colleen just
cookie
lost
crumb
her
trail made of shotguns.
somewhere on the Santa Clarita. It's somewhere.
What's that McCree line? You weren't giving those guns to throw around.
Okay. Blood, body parts, and guts ooze down the stairs as the bodies slough.
Mm-hmm. Well, this basement was a maintenance room, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you said?
Yup.
Due to do a quick look around to see if there's any actual useful, tools or, salvageable shit. Just a quick look.
Okay.
What would that be? Notice?
No, he doesn't even need to roll. There's
Okay.
stuff down here. You can
Alright.
salvage machinery and various things down here.
Right on.
There's a storage locker. You assume there's stuff inside there,
This will be a good place to get back to.
or a storage room.
All right, Cap. For me, I think the question is do we want to clear all these guys out with ammo, or do we want to get up to the roof, shut the last support down, and then let nature take its course before we start clearing out this place?
I would recommend we leave the lightning rod for last. We still don't know what
Unfortunately,
else
I agree.
we can get out of the computer systems. That, and it might be nice to have lights and things like that while we take down everything else.
You ain't wrong. Well, then do we want to get back to the ship, build Colleen a gunship drone, and then have her clean it out like a video game?
Well, can we maybe see what equipment they have down here?
Oh, they got lots
Have a
down here.
Yes, but I have a shopping list.
You've only seen 2 more that didn't join the horde since you started climbing the stairs with the drone.
Also, the ones up there, they don't look too good, so we might not have to worry about them at all.
Could be true. Well, how you want to do this, Cat? I got plenty of stuff right here, but certainly lots of stuff. It probably could be.
Let's
more
clean
than-
out. Let's clean out what we can. Get the shotgun drone up and running. And come back. I mean, once we shut the lightning rod off, it's gonna get rid of the atmosphere in here, and things are gonna start to freeze.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't thinking of that.
And it is, judging from this encounter, it is highly unlikely that we will be able to establish any sort of diplomatic contact with these survivors, unfortunately.
You ain't wrong. Also, Nemo, remind me never to. Like, no matter how drunk I get, don't let
You
me.
cut out there, Matt.
Yeah, you cut out after never.
Yeah.
Never let me get into an arm wrestling match with you. No matter how drunk I might get and challenge you, just say no.
Of course. You have my word that I will refrain from engaging you in such a contest, regardless
Right
of
on.
provocation.
We could build an arm wrestling machine to send in as our champion. That would be a fair one.
So we gonna start up battle bots? Alright, that sounds good.
Well, we already got one battle bot.
See, now, hold that thought, because I think I might want to see what you can build and what I can build, and then we might want to pit them against each other. We got a couple open spaces down in there. We could probably get a little competition going.
Seems like a woefully frivolous waste of resources.
Are we including missile launchers or no missile launchers?
I think we'd have to go. I'd want to stick to melee bots, just so we don't start blowing holes in the ship.
Well, if you don't
Aw.
you don't need to put it on a bot. I could, carry that around. And
So you
Hammer
want to
for it.
fight? So you want a missile launcher so you can fight our bot with a missile launcher?
well,
I think
if
you
that's
do
what I gotta
want
do to
this
get it.
launcher. Believe me, man, I've been looking into what it might take to actually start constructing something that would be useful as a missile launcher.
I don't know that I want to use a missile launcher in here, just for the record.
I mean, not in here, but
Just in
you
general.
know, if the shit hits the fan, I reckon we're gonna need something that can take out,
The fan and
Yeah.
everything around it.
so to speak.
Uh-huh. It's all right, Cap. I'll make it safe. Clark, don't worry. You're on my Christmas list.
Cap absolutely does make it disgusting sound.
Cap, we could build you a pistol that launches missiles.
Make a what are they called? The bullets that have rockets in them.
Bolt pistol.
Bolt pistol.
Turning into a space marine.
The bolters.
Yep. Bolt pistols and bolt guns.
I'll take a storm bolter, please.
Alright, so
Thank
do you guys start trying to clear out the basement here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we lock down the doors somehow?
Well, no, there's no doors to the stairs. And stairs just go
Oh, shit.
up and down. You didn't see any doors on any of the staircases.
I'll keep Alexa up on overwatch. If anything comes, we'll be alerted.
That sounds
Okay.
good to
She'll
me.
hear him coming and wheezing before they ever get here.
Alright. We'll go ahead and get a notice check from... Let me clear this off here. Who's searching?
Colleen! Since she probably knows what some of that stuff is.
Definitely, dude.
Okay.
Notice.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give a wisdom notice from both of you.
Yeesh. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I'm better than that. Sort of.
You're gonna find what's down here. The notice checks are just an indication of how long it takes you to really get into everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have notice? Do I have notice? I do have notice. Haha!
You wanna
Sorry.
do some
I'm also
search?
gonna roll.
Okay.
Eh. The dice do hate me.
The dice still hate you. Damn. Alright. Alright. Total salvageable parts down here. You figure with a couple of hours, you could walk away with about 15,000.
Colleen is actually looking for some very specific tools they might have.
Right. Couple of things that you do find. You find some extra data pads.
Woohoo!
You do not find any black slabs.
She figured no, but actually, things she was looking for, since they are a communications company, she's looking specifically for data face tab.
For data what?
Data face tab. It's under Black Slab. This handheld device is normally illegal outside the possession of licensed data line repair technicians. But since the communications company can detect data lines within 5 meters through up to 10 centimeters of ordinary wall and can generate an energy manipulation field that allows tapping that data line for hacking purposes without physically damaging the wall.
How is that different from a line shunt?
Because the line shunt, basically,
It's
the face
temporary.
tap only, well, no, not temporary. It basically allows you to tap the line without, like, what we had to do, drill into a wall. While the line shunt can actually take shit over that you can control it. The data face tap basically just gives me the ability to tap into a line and try to do my shit. So I still couldn't hack, let's say, a server or something like that.
Right, I see. Okay.
And that's kind of what she was looking for when she had telecommunications company, because they might have those tools.
Yeah, I had read that, but just I totally forgot about that.
But no, she did not expect the Black Slab.
Yeah, she doesn't find a data phase tab either. Did you find 3 storage units? I believe I said 3 data slabs and 15,000 credits worth of salvage or scrap that if you were to spend an extra 6 hours you could uh, remove from this room. It would, you still have to find a way to get it up to the 30th floor or use the elevator obviously, but it will take more time to get them up, just like with all the other computer equipment throughout the building. You do also find 3 line shunts.
Nice.
Can take over the ship. I mean, they will come in handy at some point.
Not taking over the ship.
For 3 line shunts, you totally could. But there was actually a second item on her list. Since that's the maintenance department, she wants to specifically go through records, things like that, to maybe find either technician access codes or the data protocols.
Okay.
Because at some point she wants to make a run on that master terminal upstairs.
Right. She doesn't need the data protocols unless it happens to be in a different language up there.
Well, it just gives you an idea of what she's looking for. Basically, data protocols, access codes.
She didn't find them written down on a slip of paper anywhere, or in any books. And the data slabs that she finds, they don't seem to have any sensitive information on them either.
Damn it, worst maintenance department ever.
Somebody else, is somebody writing
So
down
we have.
the things that I've said you find?
I am assuming Nick was.
No, I mean, I wrote down the line shunts.
God damn.
Can you please write down the other things?
Here, I'll put it into chat for you.
Thank you. Don't suppose they have something like a remote link unit either.
Nope.
Aw. Damn it, worst company ever.
They have some of these things, but they're broken. And they're broken beyond repair, as in they've actually been scrapped and salvaged for other things. Them are the fruits of your bloodbath.
Hooray.
Any
Tightening
other?
link unit. Is that a mod thing?
Nah, nope. It's basically lets us communicate
Gotcha.
via laser, so can't be
Mhm.
intercepted. Unless they're in between.
Right.
Question: do we find any sort of least data or diagrams that kind of show where they had their servers or where they stored their stuff?
You already have that information.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was something more specialized, kinda, since they're the people who maintain that shit. Okay, but so it was
No.
included in the blueprints. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Well, we'll definitely keep us occupied to get the amounts of scrap out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we want to look at the. Has Colleen been creating at least a running blueprint of the map as she's been running the drone through it?
Yep, that's what she's been doing.
I figured.
Everyone is getting those updates. That's why she was marking down on the map hostiles and everything else. So
Right
she has
on.
deleted the ones we got rid of and has marked the ones she still found.
Um. Looking at the layout of the building. This is maintenance. Does it seem like there's any place that would fit what we think of as a server room?
Colin knows where the server rooms are.
Oh, okay. How far away are the server rooms?
Yeah, they're scattered throughout the building.
Okay. Any of them nearby?
Sure, a few floors up.
Okay. With the, I'm assuming, the data slabs and line shunts and stuff. Those are smaller things. We could probably grab them now. The 1.5 tons of scrap is definitely going to be a something else.
That is going to be multiple
How
trips
much?
in the shuttle.
Oh yeah.
Well, not the 1.5 tons, but the whole
How,
building.
how much encumbrance is that?
A lot.
To give you an idea, this one storage unit is 3 encumbrance.
Yeah, but he's talking about the 1.5 tons of scrap, which I
Mhm.
believe is
Yes.
1 encumbrance for 50 credits worth of scrap. And this is
Jesus.
15,000.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Mhm.
Well, since the threat level seems to be pretty low right now, dude would want to would motion to Clark and Nemo and turn to Cap. Say, I want to check out the one of the server rooms. See if any of their computer systems are reasonably sophisticated.
So that's 300 points of encumbrance.
Um, I recommend we leave that for tomorrow.
How much time have we
should-
spent?
Well, reason I say that is just to get the information I got. The system is on high alert. That, and if I manage to crack the master terminal, we might get the access a lot easier.
How many tons of scrap did you say it was, Mike?
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
1.5.
I was thinking, I was thinking more of the lines of like a physical salvage, like see if they've got any servers that have failed, see if there's any. I want to see if their computer systems are high quality enough to actually have pre-tech in them. Because we got some failed servers in there, I might be able to rip them apart, and that wouldn't have anything to do with you getting into the system. Might just be, parts. I just wanted to take a look. There's
Okay.
one of those, a couple floors up. I just wanted to take a quick look in and see what we're looking at here. Is that all right with you,
Is
Cap?
there anything else? Is there anything between us and that?
I didn't see anything that Colleen had marked.
No, there were no lying, agonized survivors in between you and the nearest server room.
I figured.
Wonder why they're
Cla-
in pain.
Maybe that horrible disease that's all over us.
That might be the final stages of it. I don't know. I was gonna see if Clark or Nemo would go with me, just so I wasn't planning on walking.
Yeah,
No,
there
if
by
we go,
myself.
if we go, we go together.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like most of those buggers already come, tried to eat us or whatever.
I got to imagine the noise we made. If they didn't come, they probably ain't coming.
Well, let's
I
go.
gotta say,
Take a
Could be,
look.
it could be the effort of exerting themselves so much
Hmm.
to come after us.
Yeah, it could be. I gotta say, Clark, goddamn, that gun is loud.
Well, what'd you expect?
Well, I mean, I figured the shotgun would be louder, but for some godforsaken reason, yours just seems to, like, what'd you do to that thing?
Well, honestly, I don't know why you think it's louder. I shoot it in bursts. I don't.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just more piercing. I don't know.
Okay, so
I
Clark,
just wanted to take a look.
our dude is going with Clark or Nemo to assess.
Oh, Colleen is going to.
Okay.
Cap said we all go.
Okay. It's not too difficult. You get to the server room, and it's not locked. You walk right in, take a cursory look at it, and it does look like it is pre-tech, technically, in the sense that it's old as shit.
Mm-hmm.
But in poking around and looking around, there's no actual pre-tech components. The special stuff. It's the stuff that they built before the Scream, but it's not the stuff that they built using specialized psychic and super materials processes.
All right.
It's like if you found Kevlar versus finding Kevlar made of carbon nanotube tech.
Right. All right. Yeah, it was worth a shot. We are going to spend a lot of time in this building.
Huzzah!
Nemo will crack his very bloody knuckles at that.
So that was just disturbing on a lot of levels.
Can he even crack his knuckles?
I was wondering the same thing, but
Make
I'll
them-
allow
Make,
it.
make the motion and play recording.
It makes him seem more human.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Sometimes when you stand up, does your chest like pop? You know?
Wait. Your chest pops when you stand up?
Sometimes it pops, you know, or if you stretch.
I've
See,
got
you
something I
need
can
to
do
have
on
that looked at.
but- My dad.
I've had that happen a couple of times.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's just the shifting of the cartilage a little bit in your
Yeah, it's not like
breastbone. It's not
yeah,
like you're
it's the same. thing for your
dislocating
knuckles.
anything.
Yeah.
It don't hurt or anything.
No, I can pop my shoulder.
Oh yeah,
Conquer
that
me.
one's easy.
I can pop just about every joint on my body, but never my chest. Well, it's happened before, but I can't
Right.
do it.
No, I've on a super wide yawn stretch. I've managed it, but not deliberately.
Oh man,
no.
that would distract me so badly.
I also wouldn't really I wouldn't really call the chest a joint.
Yeah, it's not really a joint. It's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, well,
I don't even know where there's cartilage in the chest. I don't.
Right between
Yeah,
the ribs.
between where your ribs attach to your sternum and your spine.
Why is my body so weird? Make it not weird.
You got cartilage all over the place.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, all of your joints,
Yeah.
your nose,
Could
your
remove
ears.
some of your ribs to give you a nicer waistline.
And I can use them as knives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not knives. Ice picks.
Yeah, there you go.
Just peel one of your fingers.
Okay, so we can stop the creepy talk now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the servers are. It's just normal computing material.
Right. It's good computers, but not pre-tech computers. I got you. All right. Well.
Hey, good computers is good computers.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a lot. We got a lot of. Man. This will definitely go a long way towards giving me materials to keep shit fixed with, but we're still going to need pre-tech if I'm going to get those at least a gun up and running. Do we want to head back, get cleaned up?
Yeah.
GM, how many hours have we spent doing this?
Actually, only about an hour.
Got in.
All of this has happened about in an hour.
Well, yeah, you came in
Oh,
and you scouted around a bit first, found your first zombie. We'll just call them
Right.
what they are now, if they happen to rise back up. And then you decided, Colleen found the maintenance, and you decided to go downstairs and hit the elevator call button.
Right.
And
then
that's
started
when the
that off.
building started shaking, and then you basically hit the call zombie button.
Right. And then, we fought our way down the stairs, but 30 flights of stairs wouldn't take much more than at the speed we were going, probably half hour or something, and then got
I'd say
downstairs and had a
15
big old
minutes.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes. So
Yeah,
yeah.
well, that makes sense.
An
We're
hour and a
probably
half after
worn
you
out.
finish with the server here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that fight probably, that's just guns and shooting and shit. It's physically exerting, but not like crazy amount.
Yeah, the adrenaline, the stress, and the stairs were more exerting than the
Yeah.
shooting and fighting.
All right. Well, is the maintenance level on a below ground or is it below ice?
It is basement.
Okay. Um, was the easiest place to get in with where we were on that 30th floor?
It was the only place.
But we have the codes to get in now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes you do.
And
I'm
we have
just-
an elevator.
Thinking of what to use to haul.
Elevator.
Well, yeah, but we still
Mhm.
got to get it loaded in and out of the elevator. Like one load at a time. That's going to be a long. Pull up the specs. What's the weight
Didn't-
limit on that elevator?
If we're not really using the atmosphere in here, why don't we just make a new loading dock where I can hover the thing on the first floor?
Because
The
it would
be-
freeze things, explode things, and damage the equipment we want to keep working for now?
Yep.
Right, I forgot about the exploding. Crazy atmosphere.
Also, for loading
But-
things, I heard someone doesn't get tired.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I could make like a basic loader bot. Something to at least help get it in and out.
Well, The other thing is we can only take so much with us on the shuttle.
Yeah. What's the what was the cargo availability on the shuttle?
You know, despite knowing that you'd be hauling cargo off of this planet in large amounts from this
Mhm.
specific tower, where I even wrote down exactly how much tonnage of. I didn't actually create the shuttle, so I don't know yet. However, we are nearing the end of the session, so I've dodged another bullet.
Yeah, there you go.
You have until next week to figure it out.
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
Just a reminder, next weekend we will be at my parents' house.
And do you still think that
So-
you'll be able to play?
I believe so.
Okay.
Dude would while we're shuffling, looking through stuff and fiddling with things and whatnot, dude would have gone up close to Colleen while they're in that little computer room looking at stuff and kind of put a hand on her shoulder. He would have made enough noise, ideally, to not surprise her, unless that was a feigned surprise.
It was not faint.
Mhm.
There's zombies all over.
We were packed into. All right.
Matt,
Sorry.
it's like when you see a spider and it's like coming close to you and it's almost on you because it's coming down on a web, and then like for the next half hour you feel like there's spiders all over you.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the problem with working in schools after school is out, is that the spiders have the opportunity throughout the course of the day, the nights, to collect. So I've been walking through cobwebs on a regular basis for the last week.
Yeah, that's actually the better example, is walking through a cobweb and then always feeling it.
Yeah.
Also, I'd
Most-
like to. I was gonna say, I'd also like to point out he's spattered with blood and gore.
Yeah.
He did,
I
yeah.
understand this ain't gonna be that comforting, but he's trying. But yeah, the kind of the sorry. We're just trying to see if you're all right.
I'm fine, as long as I've something to do, something to think about. Except all the other stuff.
Well, I think we can get working on that. Like I said,
Sure.
I am gonna get you that battle bot. We're gonna get you a gun drone, so you don't have to keep doing this. Because ideally, I'd like to have you. That way, you could be up on the ship and have your drone be your eyes and ears and hands and gun.
Ooh, it doesn't work that way?
You can't like do what you do through drone.
No.
Oh,
That and range?
well, you seem to be doing pretty good on the building with the drone you got. I mean, you got that thing like 80 floors up.
Yes, and that's the extent of what it can do.
All right, I was just trying to keep you out of harm's
And-
way.
I appreciate that, but to give you another idea, if I wasn't here, you wouldn't have really gotten into this building. Or the
Yeah, that's true.
blueprints, or everything else.
I know.
Sorry, this stuff is hands on.
All right. Well, we'll just have to make sure we keep a couple of grenades on hand.
Why was I the only one to think of bringing a grenade?
That was the only grenade.
So?
Well, sorry, I didn't think to bring the literally only grenade we had on hand every time.
Maybe you should?
Well, we're gonna have to do something about that. I think we got enough of the reagents and the bits and pieces, definitely left over from making the suicide drones, that we can probably put together something along those lines.
Maybe a giant grenade.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Like a bowling ball.
I think that sounds like a bad idea too.
I will say, sounds like an entertaining idea, because you could certainly roll it down the stairs and give it a time detonation instead of a, motion detonation. 10 seconds down the stairs, boom.
But
Sure.
we'll have to put a pin in that.
Well, yeah, so we can pull it out.
Let's put a pin on that grenade.
Dude does the where he puts his finger out and opens his mouth to say something kind of.
Does Colleen have any children?
Does Colleen have any children?
I don't
I'm
think
just
so.
saying, it's a sign.
Just full of dad jokes.
Yeah.
Dad jokes are universal.
No.
You don't have to be a
My
dad.
dad,
to
I
be
mean,
a
there's
dad joke.
there is another child on the ship, which Colleen will at some point will probably be a very big influence to.
No, Colleen's player is good at dad jokes because he's an uncle. Uncles and dads have the same kinds of jokes.
Because they're always funny.
I'm an
All
uncle too, and I don't make them.
I'm an
Yeah,
uncle
but
too,
you're
but I haven't met my nephew.
special.
Yeah, you're a
hold this
librarian.
until
Oh, yeah.
we finish up here. We've got a couple minutes
Yes,
left.
sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, dudes. All right. Well, we'll keep you occupied. We'll have to get cleaned up after a bit.
Yeah, and we gotta make very, very sure that none of this gets on the ship.
Yeah. That's gonna be a thing. How the hell are we gonna manage?
Uh, Radiation bombardment? Oh, we totally should take a
Vacuum.
sample.
That also sounds like a really bad idea.
No. We need to figure out what this is. Just imagine for a second. I mean, these people weren't here since when the scream happened. Imagine for a second this is something that goes around on this planet. It's on other towers, and we don't know about that. We have a full medical bay.
Yeah, but we ain't got the knowledge. I don't know how to work that shit.
Really?
I mean, like the basic. You hit the automatic button and it patches you up. I don't know how to interpret the results on that thing. I assume I don't.
Have you tried?
Well, no, I haven't.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. Medical experimentation has not been on my list of priorities.
Well, here's your chance.
It's also usually considered unethical.
Nemo, I think we left that behind a while ago.
Also,
Or are you gonna find an ethics
went-
committee at this time of day?
downstairs.
That sounds like the best kind of ethics committee, a dead ethics committee.
I mean, we
This
also
entire-
know a scientist.
Oh wow!
If we can't figure it out, I'm just saying, this facility. I haven't found any trace or information about why this would be here. If this is something that's going around,
You ain't wrong, but man, I really don't like the idea of putting this in her hands. She seemed really squirrely.
but also very sciencey.
Ooh, yeah, those are not two hands I like having hand in hand.
I'm just saying we don't.
Ship and do the research.
Yeah, we might not have to give it to her, but to maybe just interpret the data if we can figure it out.
Great, so
I'm
she can
just-
just infect us.
What? No, we keep that under lock and key. Hell, we have a room for that.
Yeah, well,
I'm just saying.
with a standalone atmosphere, yeah, you ain't guy. I'm following along here.
Yeah, and we can rig up some containment too. I am just saying there is a disease here that's obviously kind of nasty.
Oh, yeah.
So unless we can figure something out in the tower, that's why I want to get to that master terminal. Either there will be an explanation on what happened, but otherwise, I feel this is something we should keep on top of.
Yeah.
We also can't be certain that this was actually caused by disease.
There are biological contaminants in the air.
Correct. That does not necessarily mean it was caused by disease.
I'm just calling it a disease for now. It might be a virus. It might be their
Chemical
version of the
chemical or
cold.
biological weapon of some sort.
Yeah, well.
It's not chemicals, biological.
Now, we could probably. Cold generally has a deleterious effect on this kind of shit. We might be able to clean this shit off our suits and keep us sterilized by just taking a quick step outside.
Either the cold or heavy UV. Maybe have stuff on the ship for that.
Yeah, your shuttle bay is designed for decontamination. Not your fighter bay, but your shuttle
has
bay.
it.
Well, that's good.
All right, so we can decontaminate it in the shuttle bay.
Likely, our best chance of discovering what has happened here would be to talk to people at the other towers and find out what they know about what happened about this tower and when they stopped communicating with them and if they have any records of what
Do
happened.
you really want to give them the idea there is a tower ready to be looted?
I don't particularly want people taking the risk of coming here when there's still these things around, other than us, because.
Well, we don't have
for
to
one
tell
thing,
them that
I want the loot.
Assuming that the towers are in communication with each other, which we know, it stands to reason that they would know that this tower has been off the grid for likely a substantial amount of time by now. Assuming that none of the other inhabitants of the planet knows that what has happened here is highly unlikely.
Then again, they seem less inclined to assist each other also.
Yeah.
Given the 2 refugees we have on our the 2 people that we rescued from the other tower.
With everything else, let's try to figure it out ourselves.
If any of the other towers had the capability to actually loot this tower, they would have done so already, or attempted to. It's quite possibly that they already did and withdrew in the face of, well, the opposition.
It wasn't that easy to get in here. Just pointing that out.
Then why are you concerned that other towns could learn that this is salvageable?
Because they might also be under the assumption that there might be defenders.
We just stop talking to them.
So?
Let's not worry about that right now. Let's get back to the ship. Let's get decontaminated. Let's get the things that we need, and let's come in.
Though I would still, once we have managed to salvage what we want from this tower, I would still suggest that we raise the issue with other, hopefully more friendly inhabitants of this planet to find out what exactly happened here.
That's fine, because when we finish looting it, everyone in the tower who was left as a zombie will be frozen to death.
Zombicles.
Alright, so is the plan to head back up on the shuttle and decontaminate and shower now, or are you taking stuff up with you?
Let's take
much as we can.
some stuff, yes.
Okay. For the sake of ease,
And a sample.
I will say that the 1.5 tons of scrap in the basement are loose enough, and only I'm actually retconning this, and actually only a few of the things require some effort to disassemble, that you guys can get that and you can find space for it in the shuttle. The shuttle probably isn't going to actually be able to carry that quite that much, but like I said, I'll still need to build it. Shuttles are usually not all that great for cargo space.
Cargo shuttles?
Right, cargo lighters are awesome for it, but you don't have one of those.
This is not a cargo shuttle.
This is just a
So
shuttle.
I would say we would be able to get like maybe 500
500.
units.
Oh, a tenth of a ton.
Yeah. Or, well, so 1.5 tons. I'd say we able to get 0.5 ton maybe.
I think that's fair. I'll allow that. And if I actually, why don't we just leave that blank for now? Let me build the shuttle, and then we'll just say that you took as much as you could.
That sounds fair to me.
Okay. Jeff, go ahead and
Yep.
roll a pilot check to try and avoid the storm damage.
Righto. Do I get that into the storm thing?
Nope. The Into the Storm has given you the 2d6. Has given you the pilot check to the unmodified pilot check.
Oh, I remember you saying that last time. Never mind. Yep. Okay. So pilot check, pilot. Here, modifier.
Ah, right.
So we'll also have to repair the shuttle. Probably.
That sounds about right.
It still has not taken any additional damage.
Oh, that's good.
It did take 1 damage, or 10% damage, coming down in the first place.
All right, so we still do have to do a little bit of repair, but
Yeah, it's at 90%. And the most damage it can take. Excuse me. I'll tell you the mechanic for it. It's 2d10 is the damage that would normally be rolled, but your lattice here drops each die down to a single point, and only if that die rolls an 8 or above. So the most you can take per trip through the clouds is 2 points.
Yay.
okay.
So you don't have to repair it
Repair it
immediately.
every time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means we can focus on the drone.
Your round trip could result in a maximum of 4 damage.
Leave us at 60%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we don't need to repair it this time.
Yeah, that's workable.
I had a more complex system based on how low it was already, but I'm just simplifying it to 8 and above, 1 point damage. Also makes these lattices more useful.
Yeah.
All right. You make it through the cloud. The lattice absorbs the worst of the hits, and Clark is well, the lattice absorbs what gets through, but Clark is able to avoid the absolute worst of the storm. And you're in the ship. Let's finish through this initial decontamination bit before we end, and then that way we don't have to do it next week.
Would the decontamination process give us any information on exactly what this thing is?
No. The decontamination process is just trying to kill anything that you don't need to live. Decontamination process at the
Like your appendix.
And at least one kidney.
and your tailbone. You guys no longer have a tailbone, or not tailbone, but the vestigial tail.
Well, if you want to get there, well, there's a lot of things we don't. Do we still have our arms?
That would be, what the hell is it called? The coccyx?
Yeah, I
Toxic.
imagine it has multiple settings where if you know what you've been contaminated with, you can kind of cater it, but since you guys don't know, you have to go through the absolute most extreme, and it is probably a significant irritant.
Well, it would do the outside of the suits first,
It would do the outsides of the suits first, yes.
and everything that we brought with us has to be
Yep,
contaminated.
yep.
And the inside of the shuttle.
And the extreme setting also requires you guys to be decontaminated personally as well.
Yep.
Yay.
You can bypass that as the captain if you want to.
Nope.
Um, so,
We have to take Nemo apart. He had a hull breach.
Yeah.
um, my brain is lost.
The inside of the shuttle, the outside of the shuttle, everything that we brought with us, our suits, us.
Yep. The most awkward part of it, all of that is going to be, you're going to be able to do that just routine. I'm not going to make you figure out how to bring the wolf, the cat, and the mouse across the river. But the most awkward part is it is only one shower. It can fit multiple people, but you've got what's basically a kid with you.
We'll let Colleen go first.
Okay.
Or last if she wants. It's up to her.
Last, she likes to take long showers.
Now we're being
She doesn't want to
See, now we're
take
being
this
now we're
long
being ethical
shower.
again.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that, Mel?
Yes, it is mentioned. See, now we're being ethical again.
Yeah, this is not a shower that she wants to spend a long time in. It is going to be an irritant. In fact, I'm just going to reflect that with everybody takes a point of system strain, including Nemo for the invasiveness.
Right.
That's okay. It will be gone by tomorrow.
Perfectly reasonable.
Well, the next day.
The next day of good rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is more of a this is how it's affecting you guys' bodies more than any kind of actual mechanical. Haha, I got you. Now your resources are depleted. Although it does delay the complete recovery of people who have other system strain.
Cap will make the same offer to anybody else if they want to go alone, but she herself doesn't care.
Alright. And with that, all of them decontaminated and all of the stuff, the shuttle bay, the shuttle, all of that decontaminated. And again, this shuttle bay is designed for this, so there are a lot of tools that make it easier to do the whole thing.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
This totally washed the color out of Colleen's hair, didn't it?
The what?
The decontamination,
Oh.
it totally washed the color out of Colleen's hair, didn't it?
Yes, it would have. It's a contaminant.
Yep.
And with that, I'll go ahead and end the session.
Yay, we